Yo, what up? Oh, you changed the name again. I see you, bro. Batman Beyond my re. You felt it. You got it, brother. Degenerate Sharon Gun, you got it, man. Black Intro TV. What's going on, man? Lando, what's going on with you, bro? D-Mac, you got it, bro. Reggie, what's going on? Rael, what's going on? NBA fan, you got it, man. What's up? Little Big Nate, what's up? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Had to touch base with y'all guys, man. You know what I mean? I got Jethro, you got it, man. I'm taking care of some shit. That's why I've been MIA. Oh shit! Shout out to my man, Batman Beyond my read. I knew the cops weren't gonna get charged because what happened was justified. Oh, we definitely gonna talk about that today too, man. Listen, and shout out to fucking Kentucky for this shit. I'm glad that they stood tall. They did fuck up though by paying pretty much a shitty ass fucking ransom or paying a 12 million. That's where they fucked up at. But that just goes to show you, man. That's what the family wanted in the first place. We told y'all this shit, man. That's the new hustle if you're willing to take it. The new hustle in the black community is, start some shit with the cops, or get shot by the cops, get killed by the cops, and your family collect the fucking ransom, man. That's all it is to it. No matter how wrong you are. So I'm glad they did that, man, because I think had they and the tide is turning, man. Black Lives Matter is on the fucking defense like a motherfucker. Shout out to Sir Tice. Sir Tice sent me the thing about them, and people are noticing it too. Black Lives Matter changed their shit up again. Okay, they changed it up again because the first time they changed it from disrupting this. Well, this time they changed it from disrupting the nuclear family. The last time they said destroy it. It was something about destroying the patriarchy or some shit like that, and they changed the word about the patriarchal. But again, man, it's being this coming out and people explaining and exposing all the bullshit they doing. Everything from the Marxist claims and showing the motherfucking occultic rituals and all the bullshit these motherfuckers are involved with. Man, shit's crazy. I gotta make sure I highlight this shit. Appreciate you, bro. So yeah, man. And another thing too, they fucking warned them, but this shit, they got the video showing people showing up with the U-Haul van and all this shit with the props and the fucking shit, like they going to a WWE fucking event. You know how they be having the fucking cut out posters of the damn of the wrestlers and shit and the sayings like know your role, Austin 316. Like, bruh, they got a whole U-Haul of these niggas throwing out shields and the fucking homemade fucking signs and all this crazy ass shit, man. Shout out to Councilor Murray for the 499. I appreciate you, brother. Man, listen, you niggas gonna learn, okay, about following behind these motherfucking fake ass white folks. All right. And if y'all don't know, shit, two of them motherfuckers, man, they gave looking at life sentences, bro. They were lawyers. Motherfuckers were lawyers, bro. And they are looking at possible fucking life sentences for destroying federal fucking property and arson and all this shit. So man, this shit right here is going Black Lives Matter is going to be utterly fucking destroyed, bro. Black Lives Matter and Antifa, them motherfuckers are the nation of domination, nigga. No, not the nation of domination, my bad. The what was it, the acolytes, Ron Simmons or and the big ass white dude. That's who they are, man. It was always the same fucking team, and it's acting like they was different people. Only idiots could fucking do that shit, man. Shout out to grown man business in the building, man. Grown man facts, me first. Shout out to grown man business, man. Always, man. Yeah, man. I don't get it. You still following behind this fucking what's name? Yeah, the protests are not organic, bro. All this shit is contrived. Yeah, Brad. Yeah, never appreciate Brad. Yeah. Shout out to Jimmy Shire. fucking Bradshaw and fucking Ron Simmons, man. Yeah, JBL. But yeah, man, these cats are gonna be in for a rude awakening once the president gets. And look, man, this is all but about to be. And this is why I say you still gotta. This is why you conservative niggas now. You conservative niggas. I know you niggas is waving the conservative flag. All right. Which I gotta understand and realize though, man, that's why you can never trust these politicians like that. And that's why I'll never go to the fucking. I'll never call myself or affiliate. I don't think a black man should affiliate himself with any party, bro. Just should not. You can't because we gonna lose in the end. Okay. Because the dumbass niggas that are being stupid, right? And they're gonna fucking villainize these dudes that are fucking idiots, which is the minority, but of course, because we allow niggas to have the loudest voice, all right. When they lay that hammer, bro, it's gonna be in the mind of the black man, regardless of your fucking party. All right. I forget somebody just said this the other day. I was listening to him. Democrat or fucking oh, this is my homeboy. Democrat or fucking Republican, man. They don't give a fuck about you, black man. Got to know that. That's why I say we got to start approaching this shit from the business aspect. You got to start approaching this shit from business, bro, and being like, okay, we're our own shit. The same way, bro. Asians don't associate with fucking Asians, people from Israel, Arabs, Africans, all these immigrants, bro. They don't associate themselves with a fucking political party. They're like, bitch, we're us, and you got to come to us to get our vote and give us what the fuck we want in order for us to vote for you. We don't identify as anything fucking political affiliation. And not knocking it again, like I definitely follow more of the conservative path of ideology and politics, but at the same time, like I said, I don't have to be them to understand them and agree with them. You feel what I'm saying? That's because we got to start understanding that. And like I said, you got niggas out here for free giving up the fucking kingdom, man. Because it's all but in the bag for the Republicans. Nah, man, this is the perfect time to like, hey, man, we know y'all motherfuckers gonna win, bro. This is what we want. This, and this. We need this. We really need to come together with this shit and make the demands, bro. And the time is slowly winding down. Would it still be possible after the election? Yeah, but then you're on some grace and mercy type shit. And I already just see the writing on the wall for what the fuck's gonna happen. Shout out like that. Save yourself, heterosexual man. Listen, bro. Oh, that's who said that. Kelsey Seminoles. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. You have to, man. Listen. Um, the shit that's going on here, bro. Erks, you got it, bro. Yeah, 41 days left. Is very coming and approaching very quickly. Of course, as I said, man. Yeah, we knew they did that before, though. They did that before. There's nothing new. Degenerate shotgun, and like I said, them, bro. You gotta just excommunicate them niggas. Listen, any man, especially any black man, black heterosexual man that is out here pandering for the fucking left, man, for fucking Democrats, they're done, bro. You cut off. Point blank, period. You cut off. You're bought and paid for. Even worse than the fucking conservatives. And I really, bro, y'all, of course, this fucking get your booty to the pole shit. Oh, bro, that shit. That's the most disrespectful shit ever. Are you kidding me? Nick, are we really, where is Snoop Dogg? Where's LeBron James? Where is fucking Doc Rivers? Where is fucking any of these other liberal ass niggas? Yeah, that's how we getting down. They want to get you through the polls by enticing your poll. Really? They literally telling the world that niggas, you only think with your dicks. These niggas are pussy hounds. All we gotta do is show them some motherfucking pussy on a fucking commercial, and we got their vote. Bruh, for real, is this what we doing? Is this what we doing? And of course, go through the thing, and you go through first get your booty to the polls, and then it's vote.org or whatever. And then you go to vote.org and hit the donation button. And when you hit the donation button, what do you see? Act Blue. These motherfucking Democrats, man, that stole enough money from niggas in these months, bro. Think about this, man. All this shit was a fucking like, bro, campaign slush fund out of this world. Shout out to me. So let me see where that shit from my phone. Yeah, man, look at this shit. Yeah, me too, man. I thought it was a joke. When I first saw it, I just thought it was a joke. I thought it was some spoof shit. No, bro, this is a actual fucking paid campaign commercial. To who? Thank Roscoe, bruh. I I know it's hundreds of millions, bruh, but on the cool, on the low, I swear to God, bro, I promise you, if they really did the numbers, bro, these motherfuckers got $1 billion fucking dollars, bro. I would say they got fucking a billy in a month, and since what, March, all off of what, off the back of fucking dead black men, which they're not giving to the black community. They're not even paying this shit to these families. Y'all understand that? GoFundMe and these celebrities and these fucking state fucking settlements and shit are who's paying the families of all these black men being killed. Hey, it gotta be, bro. Gotta be, man. Motherfuckers want to talk about fucking Russia and all this other shit and tampering and interference and this fucking bullshit. I'm like, bruh, show me what the fuck the goddamn Republicans done got hundreds of millions of dollars in a few months over campaigns. Show it to me. All for a motherfucker that can't win. This dude can't even talk. This nigga can't talk, bro. Oh, shout out to brother Two Flock who sent me the shit. Gabrielle Union and fucking Dwayne Wade. Let's get into that. So again, man, what I tell y'all. Actually, let's back it up a little bit. So Zero was right, god damn it. Shout out to motherfucking Zero. All right. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? When was this? When was the last time I was live? Last time I was live was what? Monday? Yeah, Monday, right? Was it Monday? Yeah. Last time I was live, I ended up over on Reg's thing after I shut my shit down because I saw this egregious title. I saw this very, very intriguing title. Okay. And it came from a past video of a certain content creator inquiring a man about his very, very personal information. All right. Some shit that you never, ever, 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 ever ask another man. Okay. It's just no proper way of doing that. Okay. Not even your doctor. Okay. Unless you go on the motherfucking, you trying to get some improvements or some or enhancements. That's not a fucking conversation that you have with another man. Okay. Especially on live air or, in the public forum. Okay. All right. So, the question was asked, and I guess it was older footage or whatever, and brought to the thing. And again, man, it just, I tell y'all, we got to be careful, bro. You got to be careful, bro. You got to be careful about, um, uh, you know, the things you allow you don't call out in this space. So again, man, I'm telling you, we finna get on the motherfucking heterosexual male shit. Straight black men. Shout out to brother damn, what's his name? They took his channel down. Irritated Genie. Straight black pride around this motherfucker. I ain't stealing his shit, man. Shout out to the brother. But we gotta definitely get on some, bro. Hey, straight heterosexual black men are an endangered species. I don't know if I'm the first to say it. I'm not claiming to be the first to say it, but hey, hashtag straight endangered species. Okay. Straight black endangered species. We got to start that shit going, because I'm telling you, bro, we are the worst enemy to so many people. I keep telling y'all, bro. Pure masculine energy about where, hey, nigga, what are you doing? No, sir. We don't get down like that. We don't tolerate that. That is suspect. That is a 3-letter word that you know what I'm saying? You can't even really say no more. But, bruh, hey, we still say that shit. Man, what the fuck is you doing? Pause. Hold on. Hey, you need to, did you hear what you just said, nigga? Did you hear yourself? Oh, my bad, bro. You know, and again, you check it, whatever. Oh, you know, that's hyper masculinity to really, you know, high tendencies. No, man, that's the shit that stupid motherfuckers say too. Listen, bro, this whole over masculinity shit. That well, if you're just being that masculine because you really like it. No, nigga, no, not at all. Trust and believe, bro. All right. No, the only pole I'm concerned with is my own. All right. Only pole I'm a motherfucking hold, touch, or see is mine. Okay. That's it. You feel me? Marco Leonard, that's true, man. That's what I said. But particularly the black man, bro. The race does matter. The race does matter because again, I still hold true to again. Everyone looks at black men in a different light as far as masculinity. Is more often than not we're villainized for it. And of course, especially the bigger you get, the more of a threat you are. Period. As a black dude. Hold on, Young Swift, you got it. Monty, what's the name there, brother? I can't go. Hey, erase that, man. Don't be putting no 3-letter words in the thing, bro. Don't put that in the joint. Erase that shit, Young Swift. Erase that, brother. Monitor your sales follow. We got to watch the thing. Shout out to Kenny Conjo, you got it, bro. Yeah, just freestyle today, Kenny Conjo. I be putting a lot of thought into my Warrior Wednesdays, bro. I don't. It's just a regular open thing today. Yeah, we good, bro. We good, y'all. Sure. Yeah. You know, motherfuckers see that shit, man. They're flag, especially now. You gotta be careful. But yeah, man. So the whole aspect of that, bro, you know, is a part that, you know, usually is you able to you definitely call that shit out. And I guess that one slipped through the crack because I don't know how far it was an older stream, so I don't know when it was. But again, too, like I said, man, shout out to motherfucking Zero, bro. A lot of this shit is oh, Jerome Whiteside, I bet you it don't. No, it won't. Jerome Whiteside, they already locked up 71 people, bro. Jerome Whiteside, you heard I said, brother. 71, nigga. 71 people have already been arrested. I told y'all, from here on out, all this rioting shit is dead. They smashing that shit, sledgehammer to ants. And it's gonna be Fed time. Watch what I tell you. It's gonna be fucking Fed time. They ain't playing with you. They ain't playing with these dumbass, these dumbass fucking liberals and niggas no more, man. These fake carrying ass white folks and you dumb niggas dumb enough to fall behind them, they're not playing with y'all no more. 71 arrests already, man. Google it. But anyway, the whole aspect, bro, of that shit going down and not being caught, and you know, a, a person that asks that question become a leader in the fucking space, bro. Bro, you gotta be careful, man. That's why I say you gotta vet these niggas. And that's y'all, you know what's the problem? Niggas do not appreciate resumes, man. Especially when it comes to motherfucking sexuality and a nigga just being a straight up, pun intended, a straight up nigga, bro. Like for real, bro. I'm just saying, man. Listen, everybody has their little thing. Some niggas, I ain't saying you got to be macho man, fucking, you know, testosterone super nigga or no shit like that. But still, bro, like questionable. Come on, bro. This is why you gotta vet the shit before you allow it to happen. But like Zero said, man, give him all the credit. Niggas are infatuated with, oh, he got money. He doing it big. Bruh, money cannot be the fucking end all be all of fucking certification, bro. All right. Money cannot be the golden pass for you a real nigga. Ask the real niggas. Ask the real niggas how many times they done fucking did deals with niggas that had the money, and the money nigga be the main nigga to snitch. Hell, go back to motherfucking Dark Knight. The Joker told you. The motherfucking Chinese motherfucker, right? I'm telling you, he's a rat. He's a snitch. I can tell it. I can smell it. He got all the money. He's handling all the money. If you get that nigga, if you pinch him, he's gonna squeal. I know squealers. Same thing in Cocaine Cowboys when the motherfucker that they had and they was dealing with, man. And am I saying you need to revert to some street shit, gangster shit in order for motherfuckers? No, I'm not saying that. But at the same time, like I said, man, it should be a certain level of fucking manhood that a motherfucker gotta have, bro, for them to motherfucker represent you. If you know that motherfucker is gonna fold, bro, on the fucking battlefield, you never follow behind that motherfucker, man. You gotta have a motherfucker that's willing to die, bro, or at least take the bullet. If you got a motherfucker that's gonna send the motherfucking people before him and he stays sitting in the fucking bunker, the fuck? No. And the straight black man, bro, that's how we gotta start doing this shit. This shit gotta be on some motherfucker. Everybody ain't no running in front of each other or none of that shit, nigga. We gotta be motherfucking in lockstep, running side by side, full motherfucking speed ahead. Of course, armor the fuck up as much as you possibly can, but at the same time, man, you can't. You can't let a motherfucker just sit back in the motherfucking air conditioner with his feet up in a suit. This motherfucker come to the motherfucking battlefield in a suit and tell you, oh, go ahead, niggas. Go ahead, niggas. Y'all go be great. Go kill shit. Nah, man, you can't do that, bro. Can't do that. But again, niggas love the fucking, to qualify everything with the dollar. And again, money is important. I'm not saying that money's irrelevant. Money's not needed, especially in a capitalist society. You need money to live, man. All right, and the more money you have, the easier life is. I said easier. Notice I said easier. I did not say better. I said easier, because a lot of big things too, man. Let's talk about this fucking money aspect of this shit again. Look, bro. If only thing if you need your wallet to get everywhere to do everything, bro, that's not your wallet. I'm gonna tell you this shit again. If you have to use your wallet to get any and everywhere, get anything done, bro, that's not your wallet. You're not enjoying anything. You're literally fucking paying out the ass to just exist. A man has to have a certain level of certain things, bro, that it should be no money required. You have to have a certain demeanor, a certain aura, a certain fucking presence, bro. And you know what? We so far removed from that shit and those generations of where, a man's word meant something, a man's reputation meant some shit, that you can just fucking fill it up with money. You can get a stack of motherfucking of money and put it in the shape of a nigga, and that's him. That's his fucking represent. That's his fucking avatar, and gets him in every room. And again, you don't know, money does not make the fucking man. The man makes the money, but niggas don't have that understanding. And then when a nigga fold or he come out to be flawed as fuck, y'all want to blame the man. No, it's not the man's fault. It's your fault. You allowed the nigga to get there without vetting him, without having him prove anything other than he got money. Anybody can make money, man. Nigga, you know how easy it is to make money? Guess 5 numbers. Or is it 6? What's the number? Those 6 numbers, right? Powerball? But I think it's 5 for the other one. Bro, if you guess 5 fucking numbers right, bro, you can become a millionaire. Hell, it's something depending on how long it take, a billionaire. That's how easy it is to make money. You can go to fucking Vegas with, a certain amount of money, bro. And if you luck's on your side, bro, 6 figures. I'm not saying that it's common, okay? I'm not saying that it's probable, but I'm saying that it's possible. When you have that understanding of fucking, like, just how easy it is to fucking make money, bro, you can't replace a person's being and their existence with the money that they may have. You don't know how the fuck they got that money. Does it matter? To a degree, yeah. If a motherfucker out here motherfucking cutting throats and kidnapping kids and selling motherfuckers, I mean, is that good money? Not saying that anyone's doing that, but I'm just saying. versus the motherfucker that's done motherfucking grinding from the bottom and did whatever the fuck he had to do through legal means to get his money. All his money is actually his money. He never has to worry about losing it. Because motherfuckers that get the quick money, fast money, that money's only theirs for a time until somebody pull up on them and say, hey, we need all that. Dope boys, everything from motherfucking, blue collar to white collar crimes or whatever the fuck. Playing the stock market and all this bullshit, trader secrets or whatever the fuck. Money laundering. How the fuck you want to do it? Bro, it's only your money until you get caught. And then when the motherfucker do get caught and everybody, oh, what the fuck? Oh, this nigga, yep. Well, y'all thought the nigga had money. It was on borrowed time, bro. So the whole money thing, having to make the man shit, bro, listen. And we keep telling y'all this shit. I touched on it briefly, but look, man, your debt is far more important than the money you make. Nigga, if you making six figures, bro, you right at 100,000 and you motherfucking $300,000 in debt, you ain't got no fucking money. Huh? And then again, like I say, it's regional. $100,000 in fucking New York and California ain't shit. Chicago ain't shit. Atlanta ain't shit. Miami ain't shit. You take that same motherfucking 100,000, bro, you put that shit in Alabama, Mississippi, other parts of Georgia, everywhere in Georgia except fucking Atlanta. Bro, you are literally a fucking king, bro. You're a king. You're a god amongst mortal men. If you're making six figures in anywhere other than like the major cities. And I'm telling y'all, the whole six-figure shit is so overrated, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If you again look at the median household income, man. You making more than that, bro. You don't gotta have six figures. You don't. And nigga, get your confidence up, man. Get your pride, bro. Get your pride up, nigga. I don't know if you follow my thing, man. If you follow my fucking my IG, bro, go to my IG and look at the little saying I put on my IG, man. They say pride will come for the fall, man. But that's why you learn how to motherfucking crawl and you motherfucking and sprawl. If you fall and get knocked down, bro, that don't mean you gotta stop. Nigga, you motherfucking keep motherfucking crawling, you keep moving fucking forward. Or if you always on the crawl, nigga, you going slow, you ain't gotta worry about being knocked down, nigga. And if you got your sprawl game together, a nigga knock you down, hell, you gonna knock him down, get him back up. You gotta have that motherfucking pride, bro. You gotta have that motherfucking confidence in yourself, bro, because this whole world gonna tell you ain't shit. It's gonna tell you not enough, bro. That's always a black man, bro, that dares be great. Nigga, that dare the motherfucker look at yourself and bet on yourself and say, especially if you're not, bro, if you're not a fucking celebrity, you're not a motherfucking athlete, you're not one of these motherfuckers that the media's putting out there to fucking promote and all this fucking bullshit. You a straight lace guy. You're a rule follower. You're not a street nigga. You a lame. You a fucking, you're a scary ass nigga, as they say. Even though, like I said, man, it's that shit is so funny. If you're a regular everyday guy, bro, doing the motherfucking right thing, bro, you gotta motherfucking be your own best motherfucking fan, nigga. You gotta be your own marching band. You gotta be your own your own fucking cheerleading section, nigga. You have to have the utmost fucking pride and confidence in this shit, bro. If you ain't got no motherfucking haters, nigga, you can't wait to get them. That's the attitude you gotta have in this bullshit, bro. Telling you. Cause everybody gonna be telling you what you can't do, what you shouldn't do, what you ain't gonna do, and all this other shit. Motherfucker ain't gonna never, bro. Nobody's ever gonna be there for the work, but everybody's gonna show up for the success, man. You understand that shit? Oh, nigga, you ain't gonna this. Oh, nigga, you ain't gonna that. Oh, nigga, who you think you is? What's this supposed to be? The grind and the fucking hard work, bro. You gotta love that shit, bro. You gotta love proving niggas wrong, bro. You gotta get a kick out of that shit. Yeah, nigga. Look at me, look at you. You gotta keep that mental tally. You gotta keep that mental tally in your head of everybody that talk shit, bro. Keep track of the motherfuckers that talking shit about you, man. That's why I don't fuck with people. That's why I don't ever, bro. I'm a big believer, and I know for a fact that energy, the shit you give out is the shit that comes back to you, bro, tenfold. And if y'all niggas don't know, I keep meaning to make this shit. Everybody know the dude that the slapping guy, right? Y'all know the slapping guy. Put a one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about with the slapping competition dude, the slap competition, big motherfucker. The queen of life, queen. The queen of life, queen. Hold up, the queen of life, queen. Hold up, let me. The queen of life, queen. Who? You? Don't time the queen of life queen out. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where this happens. The queen of life queen. Yeah, so the slapping dude, right? Um uh y'all remember the famous fucking shit of him slapping the dude to sleep? Like he slapped the motherfucker to sleep. Like the nigga passed out. Bro, he got, man. Somebody got him, bro. They hit him with those wobbly legs. They had it on Bleacher Report, I think, a couple days ago. Slapping nigga to sleep, bro. The big nigga. This motherfucker ain't got no neck, man. He got shoulders and chin. Slapped his ass though, hit him. Wow. That motherfucker, hey, passed out. They had to catch him, man. Nigga, karma is paying back. Karma is paying back fucking super fast too, nigga. That's another thing I know, like, bro, this is a different time, man. To see motherfuckers get back with shit and shit happen to motherfuckers being dirty ass people, man. That fucking turnaround, that slap buddy to sleep, bro. He don't, right? That nigga ain't got no neck, man. That nigga's fucking head and shoulders, literally. That big Russian motherfucker, I think he's Russian or some shit. I think he's Russian. But yeah, man, he was slapped. That motherfucker was a legend, nigga, with them slaps. Like, hey, only thing I got for Buddy is apologies and pistols. That's it. That motherfucker that slapped, hey, apologies and pistols. That's the only thing I got for you, brother. Hey, look, man, I'm sorry, brother. I ain't mean to offend you or whatnot, or so on and so forth. Hey, go on now, go on. Up in the pistol after that, nigga. I already said it now. Hey, it's only one, two things gonna happen. You either take this apology, you're gonna take these motherfucking bullets, nigga. That's the only thing we got going. He a little stocky motherfucker too, man. You ain't knocking that dude out. Well, at least I mean, shit, he finally caught it down. But in his prime, well, nobody's shaking that motherfucker, that goddamn stump, man. Yeah, smite. Hey, shot to make a smiting down. That nigga was smiting niggas, bro. He was smiting. There was no motherfucking slaps or no smack. That nigga was smiting. But yeah, man, I just my whole fucking approach to life and philosophy, bro. You gotta be careful in this fucking bullshit, bro, because man, shit'll come back around you on you real quick, fast. That's why you can't be out here being fucking just a dirty, grimy ass nigga, man. Shit's gonna come back to you. But yeah, man, to the fact of the fucking money thing and whatnot, and you know, high value and all this shit. Look, bro, I done stayed away from the high value shit for as long as I could. But let me just go ahead and say it on this, bro. Listen, value yourself first, all right? You have to have the utmost fucking value in yourself. There's not enough self-confidence. There's not enough pride. There's not enough fucking self-belief. There's not enough fucking just love of yourself, man. Telling you, man. And again, the crazy part about it, when people talk about the social engineering and the programming and all this shit, bro, from our birth and existence, the heterosexual black male is always told that he ain't shit until you're validated by women or society. You ain't shit. That's what the black man is told. He's never told, hey, you're going to be the next such and such. You're going to be great. You're going to be awesome. You're going to be smart. You're going to be intelligent. You're going to be a leader. You're going to be any of these things until he can either dribble a ball, catch a ball, run real fast, have a certain physique, fuck holes, sell dope, rap songs, sing songs, or all this shit outside of fucking him just existing. Do y'all understand that shit? Like for the straight black man, your existence is not enough. You have to fucking put where the fuck Zero at? Where the fuck Zero at? Shout out to motherfucking Zero. Where the hell you been hiding at, nigga? Zero was right. I hope you heard me. Zero, I was talking about the whole qualification shit about how niggas, and shout out to Charles Merchant, you got it. The whole qualification shit, man. Niggas qualify everything with $1, bro, with $1 amount. You can buy, niggas gotta stop being able to be bought, man. Niggas are too easily bought. That's why I tell y'all, man, you can't put a price tag on, you can't have no price tag, man. And I know it's hard. Or at least, bro, your price tag gotta be extremely, extremely high, nigga. I'm just saying, goddamn. And then certain things just should not be for sale, period, ever. Some shit's just not. Oh, shit. Yeah. So I told y'all, right? So listen, man, if y'all not following Lil Duval, man, you gotta follow Lil Duval. So this dude was getting a prostate exam, bruh. This old cat was getting a prostate exam. So I guess during the fucking prostate exam, the doctor, you know, made him fucking climax. He shot him. He shot the nigga. Yo, he shot the nigga, bro. He fucking he went too deep, but he did whatever the fuck he did. He pressed that button, and Buddy pressed that trigger. He pressed that button, and Buddy pressed that trigger, boy. He shot him, bro. He shot him. He shot the nigga, bro. Like, yeah, this is not supposed to be pleasurable at all. Now that's fucking manhood, nigga. That's manhood. Nigga, how dare you? You're a professional. You're a doctor. This is supposed to be strictly business, all right? You're supposed to be trying to save me. And this is why I said, nigga, I will never do that shit. Never, ever. Nigga, that's a lose-lose. Bruh, I say this joke to people all day. They think I'm playing, but I'm also dead that serious. I'm like, listen, bruh. Y'all have the state-of-the-art fucking material and CAT scans and all this other shit. Look, nigga, if you can't put my ass in a CAT scan and motherfucking, you know, look at my motherfucking prostate, nigga, hey, I'm not with it, man, because it's a lose-lose. Nigga, if you stick your finger in a man's ass and he got cancer, that's 2 L's. You done stuck your finger in the man's ass just to tell him, nigga, you about to die. Okay? Now, if you stick your finger in the man's ass and you don't got cancer, oh, well, nigga, I just raped you for nothing. Okay? So I'm like, bro, never. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it, bro. If you got you die, you're not fucking reversing prostate cancer, man. Once you dare, you dare. Nigga, you better just put me in the motherfucking put me in the CAT scan, nigga. That's it. That's the only way we gonna find out. Finger where? Who? What? Nigga, stop. No. Exactly. 2 L's. Nigga, like, no. But shout out to the old nigga. He shot him, bro. He gave Buddy the prostate exam, man. He went too far. It Buddy get the he pressed that button. Google it too, man. You gotta look it up. He pressed the button, man. The Buddy pressed the motherfucking trigger on that pistol. Bah! Shot his ass. Nigga, how dare you, nigga? How dare you? That's how unprofessional of you. But for real, man, that's the shit you gotta be weary of, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, Zark, no, you're welcome, brother. You're welcome. You're welcome. I tell y'all, man, you're welcome. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a dope. Hey, it's no need for that, man. Either way you going. You gonna go, nigga. You better put me in the CAT scan. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how much more? Oh, my insurance don't cover that. Let me make a phone call. I'll increase it just for that. I'll pay whatever the price is for my motherfucking manhood, nigga. No, sir. Oh, well, you can't tell real good with the fucking CAT scan. Hey, y'all can flip around my position and shit or whatever else in the hell, nigga. Oh shit, no, hold on. Shout out to let me see. This is pretty close to you. Yeah. There we go. Shout out to Little Big Nate, man, for the $10 for the best place to have shootings explained. Yeah. You got to, man. You got to Google it, man. You got to Google it. You shot him, bro. You shot him. But listen, man. The whole high value thing is this, man. Listen, your value you should not be correlating your value in the amount of women, the type of woman, or anything concerning to a fucking woman, bro. Because you know what a woman, what value equals. What a woman looks at as value. Not enough. It's never enough, bro. It's never enough, and it's always someone with more value than you. Okay. For a woman, it's never enough value, especially when it comes to money, bro. And what's the number one thing that a woman even tell you? It's not about. I don't even want the material things. I don't care about the material things, even though at the same time, like I say, she not finna fuck with no bum ass nigga. If that was the case, every nigga under a bridge would have holes. We know that's not the case though. And to a degree, for a lot of women aren't completely and totally materialistic, but to a degree, they all are, because what women want security. And in societies, in fucking, modern society, security means what? You have to have some type of finances, financial stability, and resources. Okay. But I promise you, bro, once you get into this thing where you're comparing, or you're equating your value to your money, the bitches that's at that level, they don't give a, bro. It's just not enough. It's not enough. And again, you go, bro, like they said, nigga, it's only one nigga in the world right now that you not beating. All right. There's always somebody bigger and badder. Nigga, it's always somebody bigger and badder with a fucking wallet too. Especially when you get to the fact, like, niggas don't even understand wealth versus being, wealth versus rich, or even stable. Cause I'm telling y'all, bro, you're rich. You're rich at well under fucking 6 figures, bro, depending on where you live and how much debt you have. And if you're not out here with no fucking debt to your name, bro, all your bills is paid off, and the only thing you got to worry about is rent or a mortgage, and namely, it should be a mortgage, or property that you're using to pay off for something else. Car insurance, shit you just gotta pay, health insurance, shit like that. Bro, outside of that, if you got no debt, no, you know what I'm saying, bro, you're rich, bro. You're not living paycheck to paycheck. You got fucking ample amount of money in your savings account, bro. You good. You living a good life. Don't let nobody tell you just because you're not a millionaire, or you don't got a quarter mil, or you don't got whatever the fuck amount of money, bro. You're able to pretty much move around and do whatever the fuck you want to do at your leisure. Like, bro, stop. I told y'all, bro. It's like going into the gym and looking at the nigga that's bench pressing fucking 315 and asking yourself why you can't do it. Stop, bro. You gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna fuck yourself up because you see the nigga with the Bentley, you see the nigga with the Benz, or the nigga with the fucking whatever. The nigga with the fucking red bottom shoes. The nigga with the fucking Dior fucking whatever the fuck. Niggas put way too much and waste way too much money, bro, on shit that really don't matter. I'm telling you, man. I done came to the fucking conclusion. Brings up, you know how much shit I wanted to just buy on some fun, stunt and fly shit, but I was just like, nah, the fuck. Something's only new once. I think I told y'all this before, bro. Something's only new one time, bro. It ain't new after the first time somebody see it or know about it. It ain't new no more. I don't give a fuck how big it is, how bad it is, what the fuck. You have a fucking $1 million chain on, nigga. Okay, it's only new the first time people see it. Niggas don't ooh and ah on the second appearance of some shit they already know about. Oh shit, he got the fucking Bentley truck. Monday. Oh shit, he got the fucking Bentley truck. Tuesday. Never happened ever, nigga. Never happened. And if it is, that nigga's either slow or the nigga got Alzheimer's or some shit. All right? Slow or Alzheimer's. Something's only new one time, bro. Once you get that understanding of the shit, and like I said, I'm not saying that don't do anything or for yourself. It's gonna be certain things, bro, that if it's truly for yourself or whatever the fuck it is, man, and that's something that brings, you know, joy and happiness to you or whatever, or reward for yourself, by all means do it, man. But do it for you. Don't do it for the sake of impressing people, bro. Because again, bro, the shit is just, it's fleeting. It's momentary. It's not permanent. Shout out to 757. Exactly, man. There's plenty of motherfuckers out here that got six figures, bro. And bro, the niggas are in the hole, bro. Look at all, man. Look at all these fucking. Look at all these athletes, bro. I don't want to say the majority. I'm not saying the majority of these athletes, bro. But I think they say it's upwards of 40% of these athletes, man. 40% of these athletes. And also, same thing with lottery winners. I think it's somewhere around the same numbers to 50%. 40% of lottery winners, bro. They're broke within 5 years. These athletes, once they get out of the league, bro, three years, they're broke, dead ass broke. Right now, Allen Iverson, bro, Allen Iverson broke. Allen Iverson's waiting to turn what 40, whatever. I forget what. Somebody type in the chat when Allen Iverson's Reebok what's the name kicks in. When his Reebok trust kicks in, I think it might be 45. And then that money's already, a lot of that money's already forked over. I think he had 50 mil. I think he had 50 mil in the trust. No, I think it's 40. I don't think it's 55, bro. I think it's 45. I'm pretty sure it's 45. Shout out to 757. I think it's 45. Well, either way, 45 or 50. Somebody Google it or whatever. Damn, is it 50? If it's 55, that nigga ain't getting that shit no time soon. Cause damn, AI ain't nowhere near 50. Oh, it's 50. Well, so yeah, well, hey, hopefully he make it. But anyway, listen, like that, like AI, man. AI was so, bro, and I told y'all, bro, I seen AI do this shit, bro. AI had the caravan, a fucking expensive ass shit, bro. This would have been 2006, 2008 time frame. He would always come back home for the fucking Norfolk State homecoming shit. And this nigga rolled through. He had a Maybach. He had what was the other big shit back then? A Phantom. I think he had a Phantom, a Maybach, and some other shit or whatever, right? 3-car caravan. Everybody knew it was AI, right? Everybody just standing around like, you know how like when the king is coming through the fucking kingdom back in the old days, and he's riding through the carriage down the fucking to the kingdom, and you had a line of people on each side. That was motherfucking AI, man. That was AI. With the expensive ass cars and shit. This dude, all his money is gone, bro. Same thing, Mike Tyson, Hammer. The majority of these dudes that always make all this money, what do they end up being? Broke. And I know he's well, nigga, they really broke, bruh. Trust me, bro. If you go from $100 million, bro, to less than a mil, nigga, that is broke. Okay, you're in the negative, sir. Are you richer than the regular person and human being? Yes, you are, but still, bro, you're negative. Look at the money that you lost, the net loss. And a lot of that shit, bro, is just you holding on to that because of your image and the name you got, and you're able to fucking get people to pay you for just existing off of your previous talents, which is a great thing. Because without them, shit, a lot of these niggas that don't get to be the AIs of the fucking shit, like Antoine Walker is done, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about Antoine Walker. I think Antoine Walker had to sell his championship ring, bro. I think they said Antoine Walker sold his ring he won with the Heat. Vic got his shit back though. Vic actually managed his money um uh right the second time. Young Swift, again, that's some Virginia niggas, man. Y'all don't, man. Like I told y'all, Virginia niggas, hey, I nut, bro. Virginia niggas are real niggas, bro. I can tell you that. Ain't nothing fake about these Virginia niggas, bro. I can tell you that shit. I can tell you that shit. Just look at the resume. Plaxico Burrs, Mike Vick, and fucking Allen Iverson. What do they have in common? Ain't no holes around this motherfucker, bro. I'll tell you. It's the reason they call this shit motherfucking bad news and shit. But yeah, man, the whole aspect of you equating your manhood, equating your value to a dollar amount, bro, is you're gonna end up losing. You know what I mean? Because again, once you put everything on the money, you're gonna sacrifice everything to make the money and maintain the money, even if it costs you your fucking manhood, your reputation, like yourself. You can't do that, man. All right? Can't do that shit. And if you're doing it for a bitch, again, that's just like what when 3000 said the shit. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Um, on gangster shit. Like talking loud, talking about this gangster shit. Let me see what's hold on. Outcast with a K, yeah, them niggas are hard. Harder than the nigga trying to impress God. We put a whole deck for pulling a card. It still took what? Play the sweetest melody you ever heard. And bitch sucking on my nose, eating my birthday school. Nigga, really pop hard. Vic Pitbulls. Went out of style. Oh yeah, yeah. Went out of style. If we're doing it for the wealth, I'll stop. It's like what? Because my girlfriend wants to shop. Wrong reason, whatever thing season. When spring, summer, fall, don't stall. Slow drag with your bringers. Well, yeah, nigga, no. You lean to the side, don't fall. But either way, however it goes, man. Let's look up gangster shit. I can't remember that verse is getting murky, but pretty much like doing it for the wealth. If you're doing something for the just the money aspect of it, bro, you have to get passion, bro. That's why I tell you, bro, you got to get a passion for some shit, bro. If you don't have one, you got to make one. All right, because a man without a purpose is just not a man. All right, a man without a purpose, bro, is not a man. Okay, you don't have a purpose, bro. You're just a wandering, you're just a wandering fucking soul that'll go to any and everything that seems to look good. Whatever the crowd is doing, what everybody else around you is doing, you're gonna do for the sake of fitting in because you don't have your own purpose. You haven't established yourself. You have not set up your own fucking premise of being. If you're just doing the shit for the sake of the money to say you got money, man, that's why they say you can't take it with you, man. Can't. And even if you try, niggas will dig you up and take it after you gone. Shout out to Great Britain. Exactly, man. All money and power does is show you who a nigga really is, bro. You know what I mean? Money is just like liquor, man. It gives a motherfucker the fucking confidence to be who they really are. So that's why I say when you see a motherfucker, and again, I'm not saying you're supposed to stay exactly the same, because again, as you progress in life and as you get better, as you do certain things, bro, you're supposed to elevate. You're not supposed to stay the same exactly. Okay, if you're staying the same, you haven't really learned anything. You really haven't improved or whatever. All right, you can't. You shouldn't be moving the same way you moved when you were making, you know, 10K or 12K, 20K a year if you're now a millionaire. I'm not saying that by any means, okay? Not saying no dumb shit like that. But at the same time, like I said, in the developmental stages of getting to that ultimate financial goal, you still have to lay the premises down when you way before you have it. Those principles should still be there, even though you have a total new outlook and understanding once you've gotten there. But yeah, man, this whole high value shit, bro. Listen, and like I told y'all, man, motherfucker soup. I said it, nigga. I mean it. Juvenile told y'all that shit, bro. No sir, we're not gonna do that here. We help you out though. I ain't gonna block you, but I'm definitely gonna get you out here. Hey, bro, don't promote your shit if I don't know you, bro. I don't know you, TTMO. Do not promote your shit in here if I don't know you, bro. Who the hell are you? Hey, man, I'm telling you, bro. That's how. Hey, in the '90s, bro. Shaq told y'all. Shaq told y'all. Shaq said he spent $1 million in a week. I think he said when he got his first check. And the white dude had to come sit him down and holler at him and be like, "Hey, man, don't you ever do that stupid shit again?" Shaq tells that story. Shaq tells that story, man. You know why? Because again, we don't fucking have any understanding of economics. We don't have any understanding of fucking finances. We aren't taught that shit. I told you. You just told your whole life that, bro, you gotta get this money, you gotta get this money, you gotta get this money. And when you get the money, you gotta show that you got the money by spending the money on shit to show that you got it. Again, another 3,000 fucking verse. Bill Gates don't dangle diamonds in your face. You don't have, bro, real money don't have to, you know the name. Warren Buffett. You don't see Warren Buffett around this motherfucker with no big ass motherfucking diamond chain and shit on. You gotta pay to sit down and talk to this nigga, bro. You ain't gotta pay to talk to none of these rap niggas. True motherfuckers with money. Jeff Bezos, where the fuck you seen Jeff Bezos, you know what I mean, hanging out the motherfucker, ghost riding the whip for the motherfucking the Rolls Royce truck. They don't even floss on no shit like that, man. These motherfuckers literally fucking do shit so you can't even find them or notice. They don't want to bring no attention to themselves, bro. They literally move inside silence. You see these motherfuckers, bro, it's like a ghost, nigga. You gotta take a picture to prove it that you seen them. They don't want to bring no attention to themselves by fucking like nigga trinkets, bro. Exactly. Somebody some prime time with the straps. Stay strapped, stay strapped, stay strapped. Bill Gates got the shoes with the straps on them, man. Or hey, Bill Gates hit y'all niggas with the the tennis shoes that Mr. Rogers would change it to when he get out of the dress shoes, he get out of the loafers. When Mr. Rogers would get out of the loafers and change it to the tennis shoes with the laces. That's where fucking Bill Gates is rocking, bro. Shout out to Wiseville TCP of peasants when he market of peasants when he Microsoft in the place. Exactly, man. Shout out to Wiseville TCP, man. I'll catch the motherfucking building. Yep. Motherfucking outcast, baby. But yeah, man, like I said, man, especially as black man, look, bro, money can't be the end all be all of you as a man, bro. All right, because again, another big thing too, if you like anything else in life, bro, money can be a crutch. If and when you correlate your existence with money, once you run out of it or once you don't have it, then what are you? What are you? You're nothing because you equated yourself to something that comes and goes, man. Furthermore, like, a lot of big things is coming on right now, bro. You niggas definitely need the motherfucker to understand this shit. That if and when this dollar changes, shit, what y'all niggas gonna do then? You gonna see a lot of motherfuckers out here, man, fucked up, all the money in the world, allegedly, right? But because they got an American currency and that's all they got outside of that, and it ain't worth nothing what it used to be, bro. If they remove the American dollar as the reserve currency, right, for the world, and that's what they're trying to do. Again, if y'all niggas don't see this and y'all don't understand it, okay, y'all don't understand that shit. That's why I say, bro, we will live to see the great motherfucking transition and change of America no longer being the powerhouse of the world. Unfortunately, we will live to see that shit. And what I'm telling you, what's gonna happen, and you're gonna really be able to fucking tell who's who and all this shit about this money shit. It's gonna be a sad, scary sight, man. That's why you gotta fucking enjoy or appreciate the struggle, man. You know what I'm saying? Growing up without anything. That's that, bro. If you survive that, bro, and you make it to fucking have something, bro. Yeah, man. I just told myself today, bro. I was like, man, life is good, bro. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking motherfucking Future and Drake, nigga. I ain't got no red bottoms. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, bro, like, bro, you just gotta appreciate, bro, where you came from, where you are now, bro. Never in my life would I fucking thought that, I had the comfort and ease of fucking life and be able to fucking give my kids, you know what I'm saying, the shit that I can compared to my own childhood. That in itself is a fucking accomplishment, man. You gotta look at yourself and motherfucking nigga, pat yourself on the back. You know what I'm saying? Do some shit for yourself, man. To fucking, to celebrate yourself. Got to, bro. Gotta start. You gotta start motherfucking praising yourself, nigga. Cause I'm telling you, bro. Nobody else is gonna do it. I'm telling you, you put your own battery in your back, nigga. We talking motherfucking solar powered, okay? Solar powered rechargeable. Oh, and speaking of that, man, I got a fucking stream coming up. We gonna talk about this shit too, man. The inventions you don't see, or the fucking what really happens to fucking great inventors. We gonna talk about that shit too. Cause man, boy, I don't think, man, this shit was freaking me out, right? Because I told y'all when I did and I'm realizing where I fucked up at now too. I don't know if I can reverse it yet, but I think I can. I can convert it over. But bro, anytime you do something and you report something with the fucking patent office, okay, this is why you niggas need to get your LLC or your trust, okay? This is why you need to get your LLC or your trust, all right? Because if you do the fucking shit under your name, it comes back to you, and all the person got to do is look it up, come back to you, or whatever. But if you fucking do the shit on the LLC or trust, it'll go to the LLC or the trust, and it won't name you by name and all the other shit. But we'll talk about that whenever I do it. I think I'll fucking set that up sometime next week. But yeah, man, you gotta have this motherfucking shit, bro, where you determine to just motherfucking be you, bro. Fuck what everybody else gotta say about the shit. That's why I say, bro, like, they still ain't open the fucking gyms as far as like basketball and shit up here yet. Can't wait till they do that shit. They on some bullshit. But that's the ultimate thing, man. It's competition. That's why I love competition. When you get to see in real time where you are amongst other men. And society has moved that shit away, for you to be able to fucking test your might, test your metal against other motherfuckers, man. And the ultimate fucking competition, whatever it may be at the time. Most niggas nowadays want to be successful and make it without going through the struggle first. The struggle keeps a nigga honest and it makes you appreciate the success and stay disciplined to stay winning. Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely, third. Yep. Hey, shout out to motherfucking 757 Prime Time, man. Do my best to give my kids what I didn't have. I make them earn it. Exactly. Earn it. Bro, you'll never appreciate shit you don't earn, bro. You'll never appreciate shit you don't earn. And that's another big problem and issue with the black community too. Because you're so fucking entitled, right? To, the whole welfare state and give me free shit. And y'all owe us reparations. And you owe me this, you owe me that. Look, bro, as long as you have that fucking mentality, bro, you can be controlled. That means you're willing to let another man or someone else feed you, take care of you. Women is understandable, but for a man, bro, you ain't no fucking man. How the fuck you look like a man being like you need to pay me this and for whatever the fuck? Like, nigga, what? Huh? Some shit you can't even prove. Some shit that actually happened to you can prove it by all means. That get your recompense and get your you know, get what's due to you. But theoretical bullshit on saying, oh, some shit happened hundreds of years ago. I hadn't did none of the research. I hadn't did none of the fucking proof, none of the documentation. I can't provide any 1,000% solid proof that anything was done of anybody from my bloodline. But just because of my skin color, we're gonna automatically assume that I qualify. So pay me. Stop it, man. And again, they already told y'all that shit, man. That shit will never get through Congress. But I ain't gonna even get out of that rabbit hole. But yeah, man. Other than that, what was the other thing? Oh, high value shit. The um, what, whatever. What's another thing? It's another big thing I want to fucking talk about. Breonna Taylor shit. We touched on that. Yeah, they was not gonna charge that shit. Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah, that's the second part of the Breonna Taylor shit. So hey, man, once you and again, this is what niggas don't understand and realize too, bro. Listen, nigga. Once the motherfucking patients start running the asylum, you know what you do? You just leave the asylum and you burn it down. And that's the thing motherfuckers don't understand, bro. They let you niggas run in the asylum, they let y'all get down the cells, they let you motherfucking, put shit all over the walls. And I mean, like, literal shit, because that's what crazy people do. They play with fucking fecal matter. They let y'all motherfucking swing from the fucking chandeliers and all that shit. You know, y'all putting each other in the headlock and shit, and fighting and has having a good old time. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna lock the fucking gates. Okay, because usually that's how it works, right? You got your cells and shit inside the building, but ultimately, what do you have? You have the fucking gates outside of the fucking building. So what you do is you just slowly creep out the back door. And these motherfuckers are so happy in the chaos, because that's what crazy people do. Crazy people fucking thrive in chaos, and they're gonna lock you in from your utopia of fucking chaos, and they gonna burn you down. They gonna burn the whole motherfucking shit down with you niggas in it. And I don't give a fuck about the white folks, man, because again, the white folks don't fucking concern me. We already know that deal. But I'm telling you, man, if y'all niggas are out here participating in this Black Lives Matter bullshit, nigga, you need to get your shit together and get the fuck out now. 'Cause it's coming. It is coming. Let me get y'all niggas up in here. Shout out to Jay Stokes. Brianna the Bank Taylor. Yeah, baby. Brianna the Bank Taylor for $3.99. Yeah, man. Keep it going. Links in the chat if y'all want to hop up in here, bro. We just cooling tonight, man. Talk about whatever. Nah, man. Hey, Mike Shinnery, he didn't pay the fee, man. He don't pay the fee. I ain't got nothing to say about him. I said my little piece. Yo, what's up?
What up, bro? How you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain. What's up with you?
Not much. On the topic, it's kind of like, is it kind of like whatever? Because I was listening, it seemed like, oh, hold up 1 second. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's you and me.
I think that was me. My bad. I had my YouTube app in the
Yeah,
background.
you good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess your question is already. So you said how like money didn't determine value. Well, then what does? Because I mean, in the modern day, you kind of need money to get by. So if you're not very wealthy, what would you use to determine, your value?
Well, again, that's what I was saying. Money's a part of it. I don't know where you came in on it. Money's a requirement. You said the same thing, exact same I said, especially in a capitalist society, period. Money makes life easier, but it doesn't make life better. So money is a requirement. You need money. But you say that there's a finite number that you have to have in order to be high value. That's inaccurate. And I can explain that in several different ways. Because again, like I said, depending on where you live in the country, even the amount and the cutoff that most people use of six figures is not accurate, because again, six figures in California or New York is nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if
I
you take that same six figures and you go to anywhere in the South, you know what I'm saying, you're a king. And then furthermore, it's about your debt to income ratio even more so than the salary you make. If you have make six figures, but then you have double or triple that in debt, what do you have? You see what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I guess for me, it's not necessarily the six figures, it's the prestige of having six figures. And it depends on what your six figures is, because six figures is 100K to 999K. Depends. Like, that's all in the six figure realm. So I think you're implying six figures is only 100K. You could be 300, 400, 500K. It all
Yeah.
depends
Well,
on
I'm,
what
I'm,
it
I'm
is.
talking I'm talking like the initial getting there. Like that's the benchmark. That's the starting point. And like that's the magic number. Like you say, a 666 nigga or whatever, right? Six
Yeah.
figures, 6 feet and 6+ inches or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna really get into that aspect of it. But the whole aspect of that shit is the starting point allegedly of your your value as a man. And again, when you do that, especially like you said, in the context, I had this why I had this argument with the older guys, man. The older guys like to latch on to this thing about, well, you got to pay for everything, you got to do all this shit. Listen, man, when you guys grew up, it was okay for one person to work in a household. A dad, a father that had a good job, working at a factory, working for GM, working for, whatever job he had, could provide for an entire family, being a wife and, and like let's say at least two kids and be comfortable. Where the mother stayed at home, all she had to do was be a homemaker and a wife and a mother. See what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
was feasible for guys that are generation Gen Xers or older. But once you get down into the millennials, that's no longer realistic, bro. In the '90s, from the '90s on, and depending on where you were, in the late '80s, mid to late '80s, bro, you had to have two sources of income in order to make it. And it only gets worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? The further you move away from the or the further you move on in the future. So to say or tell a man that he should be able to take care of a household completely and totally by himself, when the medium household income again speaks to two people making a salary, you know what I'm saying? But then you don't give the man credit when he does that. So when with the black community, I think the median income on average for black people is like either 45,000 to $50,000. Okay, median income. That's two people, two adult, a man and a woman, adult living in a household, right?
yeah,
So if
that's like
you
25K a person.
yeah. So and that, but that's what I'm saying. So how is that man that makes 50K plus not high value if he's accounting for two people's incomes? That's the median. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it is all subjective, I suppose.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a disqualifier. It's a disqualifier more for than it is a qualifier, because again, when you look at the black the statistics of black men, you know that we're the lowest earners, and it's, you know what I'm saying, far more other things that come into the equation on top of that.
Definitely.
But yeah, man. As far as just like this, I try to stay away from this high value shit, man, because it's just funny to me. Like I said, it's plenty of niggas out here that got six figures, and the only way, or whatever amount of money they have, the only way they can even deal with it, and when you qualify it as like women being the ultimate goal of it, again, it's never enough. It's never enough for a woman. Again, you're looking at Dr. Dre's wife, Will Smith's wife. Who was the other high profile thing that just happened recently? It was another high profile divorce or whatever the fuck. Bro, these women are here temporarily for the time that they're here, and then once they're tired of you, they're out. They want a payment for in order to fucking to with them leaving to be able to go and live their life and get more fucking random dick and penis and shit, and they expect you to pay them for it, you know, handsomely for just existing. So if you're gonna equate high value with money and always leave with your wallet, again, like I said, that's not your wallet. You're just holding it to give away to somebody else or the next person. Oh yeah, shout out to that's what Cardi B and Offset. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for real.
Shout out to Georgia Boy. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Even like I said, 70K, bro. You are comfortable. If you are a black man making, again, bro. If you are a black man making over by yourself, and you're living outside of any major metropolitan area, bro, you are well above the fucking curve, bro.
Yeah,
Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Okay, don't let no nigga try to shame you and tell you all this bullshit. Whatever. Shout out Naima. What's up? What's going on with you? Don't let nobody tell you this fucking bullshit, bro. I'm telling you. And at
yeah,
the end of the day, like I said, when it comes to the woman aspect of it, bro. What was the nigga name? The Jeremy Meeks, right?
yeah,
Jeremy Meeks had these bitches going so crazy, and the crazy part about black bitches, of course, right? Black women was the first one to call him, give him his fucking his Instagram name or his name, right? The prison bullshit, right? The prison guy. We'll just say that prison guy, or prison bro. We'll say prison bro, right? And you know what happened?
Wha-
Some billionaire heiress bitch literally bought this nigga, bought him, bro, bought him, got a baby with him, got tired of him, sent him on his way.
I mean, I don't really keep up with Jeremy Mix very much. I mean, I knew he was some guy who got out of jail because of his looks, but I kind of stopped listening to his story after that. So,
Yeah, that's right. And most niggas did too. But like I said, if you look into the story, bro, it's crazy. Like I said, the nigga literally, bro, he got bought. A bitch bought him. So how, nigga, it's nothing more more high value than that for a bitch to purchase you, nigga. He didn't have a dollar to his name. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a dollar to his fucking name. But because the bitch thought he was, also attractive, the bitch bought him, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's more high value than that? A billionaire bitch, bro. A billionaire white girl bought this nigga.
Yeah, but back to the whole money thing. I mean, I'm in the DMV, so 70K, you're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. So I kind of need that six figures to at least live, an average
What?
kind of
What?
life.
What? Not, what? Move, nigga. Move. That's
I mean,
another big.
I mean, it's not that simple.
Well, hold on. This is my challenge to you. It is that simple. Listen, and again, you know how I can tell you it's that simple because a lot of people that are way bigger, like as far as corporations are doing the same thing, man, or certain personalities. Now I know it's going to be different from you because of this, but what I would advise you to do, man, is whatever. And like I said, normally if you're in that area or whatnot, and you're still making that money, 70K, you're not a service provider. You're not no cashier. You're not a fucking, you know, you're not a service worker. You're doing something in some type of industry, right? Correct? You-
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So take those skills, the same skills and the ability that you already have in your field, man, and find a place to where your money runs much longer. Again, shout out to my man's man, my guy. Like it's like my brother. He moved from New York to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, bro. The dude saved fucking he saved um he saved 13K in just taxes alone, man, for moving from New York. Just taxes. Just state taxes alone. Not to mention everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, it's an idea, but I'm near Baltimore. I'm about a half hour from Baltimore, so I was considering buying some properties around here too at some point. So
Bro,
it'd be
I
easier
would
just to
never
stay.
I was in my first duty station was Pax River, Maryland. You know what that is? Pax River, like south, very, very south Maryland. I think somewhere on the where the fucking the bay or whatever it is, right? And they had just hit the housing bubble pop, man. And everybody was enjoying that shit to where they was getting ready to make that place like a subsidy of DC because it was like 30 minutes away, right? So and that's another, we talk about this too. Fuck, bro, an hour of travel to go to work is nothing in like major areas, right? That ain't shit, just what I'm saying.
Of
So
course.
people were buying houses there because it was so much cheaper than trying to actually live, actually in the city, of course, and you got more land for your buck, but and they got in early. So the house they got it was like they bought the house at say $300,000 or whatever the fuck it was a deal in fucking DC. But what happened was the fucking housing market fucking took a shit, and then the motherfuckers lost half of their fucking value on their house, bro. Like 50 up to 50% on the fucking value of the house, and they couldn't get from under it, and it hit military motherfuckers especially hard. Why? Because now they're moving you away from the house, and there's no way you can fucking sell it, and you can't even get the fair rent money for it, because what I'm saying, you can't even charge the rent that's going to replace your mortgage or stand in place of your mortgage. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Baltimore's a pretty booming city, so I mean, it's kind of a risk, but I think it's something that I wanna dip my toe into.
But just be real careful, man. Do a whole lot of research before you do it, man, because that property ain't no joke, bro. I'm gonna tell you that. Especially
Yeah.
if you're going on either way, whether you're going on the landlord route or you're doing the personal route for even staying there, bro. It's a lot of shit that comes with a house, bro. It's so much people don't tell you, bro, before you buy a house. So the thing is, I would tell you best, bro, is hit somebody up, or you can even talk to me as far as like what it's gonna be for before purchasing a home, man, because it's a lot of fucking hidden hidden fucking shit that people don't tell you got to worry about and do before buying a career, bro. So just do your make sure you do your research. But home ownership is definitely important, bro. I would not discourage you from doing it at all. But I just say make sure you be careful and take heed to what the housing market is doing. Me personally, right now, um, I would not buy a house right now. Just me. I'm no expert. I'm not a fucking financial. I don't have any type of credentials. This is just my personal opinion. Me saying it. but I would not buy a house, bro, until whatever happens with this country financially happens, and it get because the whole stock market shit, bro, is so much shit going on. But I'll just say just do your research and be careful, bro, when buying property. That's all I
Yeah,
say.
yeah, absolutely.
But shout out to my man, grown man business in the building, man. What's up with you, brother?
How y'all feeling tonight, man? It's been a minute.
Yeah, man, been a minute, bro.
It's crazy. The more the more I piss people off, it seems like the more my channel is growing. So I don't want to step on anyone's toes or whatever, man. I'm gonna try to keep it cordial tonight, but I want to get back to this whole value thing, this high value uh, delusion that most people are falling into. It's because it's become such a talking point around what we consider the manosphere. I'm gonna tell you something, man. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Who are you? What,
Exactly.
what standards have you set for yourself? Everyone is not going to be white collar. Everybody is not going to be a corporate executive. Everyone is not going to make over $150,000 a year. It doesn't matter. What matters is what do you see when you look in the mirror? In the mirror, do you know your worth, or is your worth attached to the attention and approval of women and other people? Because if that's the case, then you're not manly. You're not you're not standing on your masculine principles, and you're not focused on your purpose as a man. Okay, and I have to, I gotta go there, man. I apologize, brother, fantastic in advance.
Nah, man, go ahead. You know how we get down, bro. Go for it, bro. Fuck
When
it.
you remember before Killmonger threw T'Challa off the cliff, he asked, "Is this your king?" Okay, he asked the question. And we have in these male spaces, this has always been a sanctuary for male empowerment and masculinity. I have to ask you, is this your king? A man that takes two hands and sips through a fucking straw. Is that your king? Is, is, is this who you motherfuckers are following now? Is this the standard for black masculinity? I'm curious, because at the end of the motherfucking day, man, this is where the agenda has been conditioning black men to lean toward. So now you are taking advice from this person. Now you're trying to live up to the standard and the rhetoric that this person is displaying. You could call it hate. When you call this bullshit out, all of a sudden it's hate. That's because you are programmed. You are mind fucked and delusional to believe that male empowerment has been reduced to listening and absorbing information from a male diva. You motherfuckers are done. I have to be honest, brother O'Shea, man. I love him to death, man. All the what you call the three, what, man. I don't. You can't find a content creator out there right now that doesn't have this male diva's penis in their mouth.
Hey. Hey, we good over here.
I'm
We
just saying,
good over here, GLD. We
time
always been good over here.
every
Shit.
time someone makes content, every time someone goes live, every time you hear anything that someone says, they have to bring up this person's name. You understand what I'm saying? And it shows you the 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 lack of masculinity. You know what I'm saying? That is going on in these spaces. You know what I'm saying? These guys have been effeminized. They have been bitch whipped into submitting into the agenda of the alternative, or whatever you want to call it, lifestyle. Once you accept that shit, you understand where you are going. It's so prevalent how masculinity deprived these guys have been, man. You know what I'm saying? They haven't had strong fathers. They'll listen to anything that will teach them how to get a bitch. And even though the broad isn't even worth two wooden nickels, you are overexerting yourself to try to become what they call quote unquote high value financially. And if you know anything about manhood, That shit is meaningless. It's disturbing to see men, black men, fall into this bullshit. And that's all I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna rest my case. I'm gonna stick around for a minute though.
I appreciate you, GMB. Blase Blah, it's on you, bro.
Appreciate shout out to the panel.
What's
Just to
going
pick
on?
up on what GMB said. I really came to this space just to really share ideas and bond with other black men that have the same um ways of thinking. And even if I disagree or whatever, my point is to try to learn every time I get off the stream. And but just to speak on my point of view, like to me, a person I look at as a high value man is my father, because he was the first person in his family that graduated college, brought us to the United States, and basically took us from one little place to another. So my goal, just me as a high value man, is to take us into a higher place. But also, why I look at my father as a high value man is because he told me about the mistakes that he made. Like prior to him being married to my mother, he was already married and he already had children. He told me he wouldn't want me to do anything like that. Why? Because he knew that that's not the way that he would want his son to go. And one of the issues I have with this space is that you have older people that make mistakes, but want younger people to make the mistakes also. And I just can't get down with that. I mean, people might disagree with what I say, but I'm the person that even if I made a mistake and I have a son tomorrow, I don't want my son to make the exact mistake. I mean, it's smart to learn from your own mistakes, but it's better to learn from other people's mistakes. And
Exactly.
I I think that's what a high value man should teach the younger generation. And also, I think the last thing that a high value man should teach is be yourself. I mean, just like GMP said, not everybody's going to be a businessman. Some people are going to be the handyman. Some people are going to be this. Some people are going to be that. I mean, the world, not everybody can be a doctor. I mean, we're going to need engineers. We're going to need lawyers. We're going to need this and we're going to need that. So I think the best thing to do is find out your skill and try to live the best way you can possibly, and be a help to others. And that's all I have to say.
Yeah, man, and like you said, bro, everyone has a starting point, man. Again, the biggest thing is to understand that as long as you're trying to improve, man, because everybody's not going to make it to six figures, man. So that's why the most important thing. Shout out to GMB or him saying this. Look, bro, you cannot equate your manhood and your being as a man to money, because what if you never make it to six figures? So you're not a man. You can't be of high value just because you don't have a certain dollar amount. And like the brother Blase Blah said, bro, it's nothing more high value than a father that leads his son to be a six-figure or seven-figure guy, even though he was never able to fucking achieve it himself. That's your job as a man, the generation before the generation, to pass down the knowledge, the wisdom, the experiences, the pitfalls, all these other things, so they can become what you weren't able to do, or they can become even better than what you were able to accomplish yourself in being successful. Again, man, as men, it's our job. Heterosexual black men, okay, you're going to be a father. Even if you're not a father, you're an uncle, you're a leader, you're a mentor, you're inspiration, you're the blueprint that's supposed to be there for in the template for the man that comes after you, that you're giving the knowledge, the wisdom, the leadership, all of this stuff, bro, so he can be great. All right. That's why the wise man, the person with wisdom. Okay, shout out to Hope, man. Seek wisdom. All right. That's the highest value you can ever have, is being wise. Okay. And there's never a dollar amount you can put on that. Shout out to Hope in the building, man. It's on you, Hope.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, man? Y'all turned it up, man. Um, yeah, man. Respect to you, Mr. Fantastic, man. You bringing in all the greats here, and respect to GMB for what he said. And I totally agree with him. As men, you live up to your own standards. You live, and for us who believe in the Most High, we understand His law to keep us in our rightful positions, and also to uphold us to some form of accountability. And it's crazy because I noticed this word high value in all of this, and it's crazy in this society where women have become predatory of men with finances, that we are still focusing on that. Remember, the man's finances is for him to fulfill his own purpose and his own destiny. To number one, be self sufficient, to live a responsible and responsible life where he's doing what he wants to do. It's not to coddle the ego of a woman or to gain the approval of people who are not in his family. And it's just it's crazy. And I'm so glad that GMB said what he said, because at the end of the day, who you see in the mirror and the expectation you hold to that man is what's most important. And a lot of people have issues because, like, for me, the hardest critic in my life is myself, because I behold myself to a higher standard, not just under the most high, but to me unlocking my full potential to be a man, to work on sustaining and controlling my own personal environment and being all the things that I expect myself to be. No one can determine that but me. And that's the issue that I think we need to hit home with, is that only you can determine your own value in your own life, because other people are just, it's a comparison. It's even the Bible says about people comparing themselves by themselves as being foolish. And it's like people do that because you can't determine your value through someone else's opinion. That's weakness in itself. That's emotional, because these people probably won't even care, won't even come to your funeral, but you're living for the approval of someone else. And like the other guy said, if we need to get back to fathers, because fathers up, they uphold structure, they bring values and responsibility, attributes of manhood that are long forgotten, that need to be reestablished in the black community or whatever's left of the black community. So, I think that what's being said is right on time. We need to stop thinking about money in terms of other people, because that's the problem. People are being exploited and being coddled and manipulated into helping building other people's egos. Forget other people. Focus on living up to your own standards and establishing yourself and your own purpose, whatever your destiny may be. But stop caring about what other people think. That is what women do. Women are always going to be like that because they're running from their position under us. That's how they're designed. They're designed under the rulership of men, regardless to what society does, regardless to how far society goes from its natural order. Women are going to always pay for them choosing to exist outside their natural order. But as men, intrinsically, we know our position. And when we abdicate our position, then we know that nothing else is going to go right. I don't care about what the system is doing, what the government is doing. Men take responsibility for their lives, regardless to what institutions are or policies are in place. None of that matters, because at the end of the day, adversity will only make a man stronger and better if his mind is fine tuned the way it should be. We need to stop being victims. We need to stop seeking the validation of people who are designed to be beneath us, or does need to be focused on the one who keeps them alive and the one that they're going to see the day they die, whether they believe in them or not. We need to stop. We need to focus on these things. So I'm just, jumping in. Y'all, man, look, listening to y'all, I get fired up. But let's continue the convo.
Yeah, man, definitely needed that, Hulk, man. You took all the words out of my mouth with that one. I was coming up here, and I just wanted to say that I've been seeing as of lately, the guys in this space have been concentrating on one of the two aspects of value, which um one is outside validation or outer value, uh, what you may be allowed to other people. And then the one that we really need to focus on is inner value or self-worth. I think we kind of we abandon looking at self-worth because we are trying to increase our value of what people expect outside of that or out of value. I think like you said a lot of good points. We do need to concentrate on our value as men or our self-worth as men. I think that a lot of times we're not focusing on trying to become something that leaves a mark. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times
that
when we get into,
leaves a mark. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times
we concentrate on trying to be something that we're not. You know, I was writing
Yep.
down in the chat that really 6 figures is just $48.67 an hour. Really, if you boil it down to working a 40-hour work week and then multiplying that by 52 weeks is $48.67. Where I live at, that is achievable. You can work 2 jobs and get that done. So we can't boil ourselves down to monetary price. Your value just being some price tag. It's his philosophy. He's entitled to it. I like brothers bringing other perspectives into this space so we could dissect it, so we could have some discussion about it. But that is not the end all be all of everybody in this space. I personally think value is what can you contribute? What do you leave? What impression do you leave on people? You see what I'm saying? When you walk in a room, does everybody say he's here, and are they happy when you walk in the room? Or God forbid, you close your eyes tomorrow, what kind of impact have you left on people? I think that's your true outside validation or your outside value. Right now, like I said, I'm working on the Frederick Douglass Memorial Bridge. It's in Southeast DC, right? Frederick Douglass, he's been gone for 200 years. And even in 2020, I'm a black man building a bridge in the name of another black man. That is his impact. That is his contribution, remembered still to this day. He might
Respect.
have died poor. But we're building a $520 million bridge in his honor in Southeast DC right now. You could Google it. You could look it up. And I think that is value. It doesn't have to do nothing with suits. It didn't have to do nothing with his 6-pack or how he looked or how he talked to women. I don't know how many women Frederick Douglass had, but I do know his impact is still recognized and still remembered to this day, 200 years past his death. And that's what I think value is.
Yeah, man, and shout out to Great Britain, bro. Exactly like you said, man. It's the legacy you leave behind, and again, most importantly, the influence that you have on the people that come after you. But shout out to the brother of the Capricorn Way, man. It's on you, man. You got some pushback for us, man. Go for it, man. What you got? Unmute your line. Unmute your self. Yeah, you got it, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, bro. Go ahead.
What's going on?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I just want to say I like your channel. Fantastic spiritual logic. I heard you a couple times, and to all the brothers, I like your channel. I like what you're doing, man. But I think what kind of gets misconstrued is that the place that Kevin is coming from. And he's not necessarily saying that if you don't make 6, if you don't have those, you're not high value. He's not saying that you're not valuable. It's just that you're not at the top, right? And he's coming at it from more of a corporate perspective. because truth be told, if you're looking at us, we do, all black people do kind of need to, well, especially black men. I mean, we do need to, level up, right? And a lot of times, I listen to Kevin Show, like, you know what, he kind of opened me up. It's like, okay, I meet the income requirement.
Whoa,
but
hold on, brother. Wait.
Oh my God, man!
Yeah,
You gotta
change
be kidding me.
that verbiage there, brother. Real quick. Let me go ahead and hop in here with this super chat as you restructure that sentence. But anyway, shout out to Vision. Shout out to Vision with the Canadian 10. This fantastic what was the topic tonight? Explain how whatever Wednesday is a topic, and where is the man talking female by the name of Sister George going to show up. Shout out to Vision. Vision ain't gonna let that shit go, man. Hey, man, it's whatever, man. We done talked about a couple shit. You want to hop on, man, and do whatever you want to talk about, Vision, man. Appreciate you for the 10, though, bro. Go ahead. It's back on you, the Capricorn way. Yeah, just restart that phrase, brother.
Yeah. So he's just speaking from more of a corporate, standpoint, and also, he's looking at it from not only like within the community, but even outside, right? And so, like, there's certain things that you start to realize that, about the network and all those different things that do kind of play into it overall. And also, you got to look at it from like when you're seeking power, other types of different things as far as the overall clout. So I think that's where he's coming from. And so I don't, there's bars and levels to everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, and life, like there's a difference. Like I play ball, and if you played ball in high school, you went up against a NBA player, it's a lot different going up against that competition versus going up against, like just a D3, athlete, right? So that's just where he's saying he's at the top of the food chain. So that's where we got to look at too. We got to look at overall in the world. If Jeff Bezos, and like when I'm rating myself, and I think everybody, we're rating ourselves, and so that's a problem too, is that men and both women, I think, rate themselves a lot higher than what they actually are. And like he said, it's okay to just be like average, because like if you're looking at Jeff Bezos, he's worth $200 billion, right? So if you're talking about, well, 6 figure, in perspective, that's not a whole, what I'm saying? That's not a whole lot. But then like if we're comparing, like if I'm comparing myself as a man to compare to like those guys, look how much more ability they have. These guys are talking with different governments. They can, different businesses, more, they just have a lot more clout, and we should all be trying to, I mean, like you said, all of us not going to potentially get there, but if you're going to like hold that title, that title comes with a lot of weight, and a lot of people don't meet the threshold, and that's okay. Just like a lot of women don't meet the threshold of being a dime, right? You know what I'm saying? We do it like, they call, you hear them, they talking about they 300 pounds and they want a 6'5", like, no, you know what I'm saying? So I look at it. So I just wanted to, kind of point that out, is that, when you're speaking from that kind of perspective, and like we kind of,
I definitely want to jump in too.
That's where it is. So it was just that, I hear a lot of people like, just because you don't meet it doesn't mean like you just a flat out bum. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's not how it is, right? You could be making 780, and but there is levels to the hierarchy in the world for everybody, both men and women. You know what I'm saying? And so
I definitely want to jump in on this.
All right, hold on before you go, Ed. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna read the super chat. I'm gonna say something, then we'll throw it to you, Ed. Shout out to Lasher Davis Gaming for the 10. Thank you, brother. According to the current statements, Frederick Douglass should not have had any say in the black community because he's married to a white woman. Hey, hey, man, you know how that shit go, man. Listen,
you can be pro-black and sleep white, but go ahead.
Again, that Frederick Douglass literally built pro-black. So I mean, again, that's a great premise and a great.
And
argument.
that was his last wife, by the way. Motherfuckers get that wrong. Go ahead, though. My bad.
Yeah, but either way, the Capricorn way,
And he
man.
was a Republican. And he was a Republican.
Yeah, it's a couple of things that you said, man. Again, you said that he's at the top of the food chain. Okay, allegedly, and again, I don't know what he actually makes or whatever is really not the thing. But again, he's giving you the perspective of that. But again, the top of the food chain is what you said. Clearly, not a person that's making six figures. A person that's at the top of the food chain is making seven figures or better. Six figures is just the starting point.
Shit, 8.
Well, that's what I'm. That's what I'm saying. So hold on. So this is why I say, man, once you get a person that's not of the Jeff Bezos or the billionaire or the multi-millionaire thing, pretty much telling you that you're not shit. Well, okay. Well, how are you shit? You see what I'm saying? It's like a person that's mid level or just at the beginning levels of extremely higher earning, telling everybody below him that he's better than him. And that's another big thing too that people have a hard issue with, or people don't like to call out, is a nigga that think they're better than you because of the whole money aspect, bro. Again, like I said, it's been plenty of niggas that's been that nigga that got all the money, got all this that, and the other. You know who motherfucking bring their ass back down to earth real quick? A nigga with a motherfucking mask and a pistol. You know what I'm saying? That's
You stupid. You gonna take it there.
yeah, for real shit. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You want to be silly enough. You want to be silly enough to floss and show everybody that you the nigga with the money and you got this, you got that, you got this, you got that. Again, man, when everybody around you is fucking hungry and you come around with a motherfucking full plate, but you again, this goes back to what GMB and Hope said and all the other brothers said in here earlier, bro. When you're not a certain level of man, bro, you can't walk out here with your motherfucking chain showing. You can't walk out here. You can't drive up in the hood with your motherfucking Benz or your Lamborghini or whatever the fuck. All right, you got to have a certain level of manhood for niggas who won't try you, and that's what you can't buy. You get that off of your own merit and you building up your reputation and your image and as a man, like for real, for real. So if and
Tell
when you
that to Nipsey Hussle, but go
well,
ahead.
that's what I'm saying. But
Kind
listen,
of, sort of.
that's what I'm saying. It wasn't even about the money for him. Again, still anybody can be touched. I'm not saying that, but his whole shit, that the Nipsey Hussle shit is something totally separate, and that's some 10-4 hat shit we won't get into. But either way, the whole aspect of it is like again being telling black men that there's a threshold you have to meet, a bare minimum threshold you have to meet to consider yourself high value is just counterproductive, man. We don't need any discouraging rhetoric or anything or any elimination tactics, okay? And again, especially when you're telling him this is for all of the acceptance and the
One thing I want to
No,
say
I
is
definitely
not.
want to jump in.
hold on,
It's
Edward,
not.
go ahead.
Well, I just
No,
want to say.
I know what I want to say something. Yeah, say that, and then yeah, I'll jump in. I'll wait.
I want to say. Well, it's not just black men. I mean, our space isn't a black man, but that is just in general, like men, period, right? Like, I mean, even if you're of another race, if you don't meet that, those things, you're just not going to be high value. So that's just across the board.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. No, that's not true. That's definitely not true. Again,
So I just want go ahead, fantastic.
no, it's all go ahead, Edward. We'll come back to it.
It's the same thing with the Ron Wills, Ron Will shit. As far as alpha, beta, as far as select, non-select. I observed this is literally another aspect of that. And everybody got mad at Ron Wills when Ron Wills put a concept out there, and it was folks that interpreted that shit completely wrong. And whether it's right or wrong is irrelevant. Why do dudes really give so much of a fuck about what Kevin says anyway? Like I don't agree with everything everybody says. Like there's some shit that Jason Black says. As much as I've promoted him on my platform, to get on my fucking nerves. But I don't sit there and I call that shit out for what it is, which is what you're doing fantastic. So I'm not taking away from what you're doing. But a lot of dudes, they feel some. There's a lot of dudes that will say straight up, if you're not married, you're not high value. There's dudes that literally have that mentality. They'll say if you're not married, there's something wrong with you. Because clearly you can fuck a bitch, but you ain't man enough to actually commit to a family and all that. Now we know that's bullshit, but there's people that have that mentality. And really what Kevin says is really for the focus, or really focusing on them chicks saying, this is what you want, this is what the shit looks like, and this is who you have to be. And the problem is you got a lot of dudes that really take that a certain type of way. Now, yeah, Kevin can come off kind of arrogant. He can. He said some slick stuff to me, like way back when. And And at the end of the day, I took that for what I took that was. I didn't give a fuck about it. Same thing with ARC said some shit like that. But the really issue comes down to is black men have a problem with economics. Black men approach money like black women approach colorism and a beauty standard. They want to sit there and alter the fucking beauty standard or alter the money standard in order. This is why dudes care about game so much. They care about it. Like most of the dudes that talk about game, they can't sell worth the shit, a lot of them, because they see game just another way to overwrite what these bitches want. And at the end of the day, man, yes, money is not everything. But you live in a capitalist society. You live in a society where money is attributed to power. And if you are a black man and you believe, because I actually like listening to Glenn and Cameron, because Glenn and Cameron was a homeless black man. He was homeless. He was married to a black woman. He's been homeless. So he knows what it's like to not have anything. So when you hear him say that shit, and he don't say it like Kevin, but he says it his own way, you understand this is coming from a black man that was homeless, a black man that experienced racism in the office selling industry. He's been through some shit, is what I'm saying. So you could kind of respect that. That's that merit stuff that Fantastic you were talking about. And he makes more money than Kevin. I can tell you that right now. He makes a lot more money than Kevin. But my overall point is folks got to, number one, got to stop taking what people say so seriously, because at the end of the day, you know if you a nigga that ain't shit or not. All right, you know if you a dude that you sitting there trading on certain bullshit. Like I just came from panels a couple of days ago, a motherfuckers talking about you need to get a Gabrielle Sidibe bitch in order to basically make money off of her living up under her. And niggas are calling that game. So we know the type of niggas that Kevin are talking about. Now, do I agree with his numbers? Talk about you got to make 100,000 and this and that. No, if you make 50,000, you're in the top 20% of black men. We know these black females ain't going to other races and getting no dick or getting no commitment. So at the end of the fucking day, hell, I would even say if you make 40,000, hell, shit, I would say if you live on your own and you taking care of yourself, you on the right track. You know, so this idea that you got to make the standard is 100,000, I don't agree with that, but I understand why he says it. He says it for them, because Kevin has also stated that y'all need to get a blue collar dude or this is that. And yes, there's some bourgeoisie in there. I'm not going to deny you all from saying that, but I get the marriage shit you're saying, Fantastic, but the reality is that it don't matter how much marriage you got. Somebody will touch you, try to touch you regardless, because you're always being tested. So what I want, this is my main point of me saying all of that. My main point is black men. I'm not saying any of y'all are doing that, but you know who the type of people I'm talking about. Black men got to stop trying to find ways to get around the economic piece. They got to. You know, a lot of these niggas are afraid of entrepreneurship. A lot of these niggas are afraid to work their ass off. Not everybody, but you know the type. And they want to use game as this like in route around everything. And the same niggas that, I would say it just like this, the same niggas that when it comes to sex and fucking a bitch, you never hear white supremacy in that argument because you're not allowed to say that. But when it comes to doing business, working together, now white supremacy, now it's all this other shit. And it tells me what their values is. And that was true for the select, non-select bullshit too, where folks wanted to be in the select thing. You shouldn't allow another man to tell you who the fuck you are anyway. That tells me right there you non-select. If you sit there and I'm talking about a lot of audiences that, because I've seen people in comments. Kevin can generate like 3,000 comments of niggas hating on him. I've seen that more than a couple of times now. So I ain't talking about y'all and the points y'all making. I'm just talking about the atmosphere out here. Because you got every little thing that Kevin say, you know, like this bullshit, scandal bullshit, you know. Like where people trying to question somebody, you know, sexuality. It was the same thing that happened on this platform with folks try to go to a breakdown, and I ain't say nothing about that either. Niggas got to get off that shit because it's only talking about y'all own insecurity. So that's what I wanted to add to that.
All right. Well, let me say this and then it's on GMB. The whole aspect of it again, man. Look, it's a recurring thing though, to where like one motherfucker makes themselves and appoints themselves as the aficionado to tell men what they aren't. And it's
Exactly.
I'm like,
That's
nigga, like when I came into this space, bro, and before niggas knew what the fuck or who the fuck I was, I had niggas hit me with this lame ass non-select shit, and I didn't even know what the fucking term was or what it meant, or so on and so forth, knowing who I am as a man. And I'm like, nigga, like first and foremost, it's like, bruh, I know who I am in real life. I know what effects I get outside the motherfucking internet. So it's and as a man, you should take offense to certain shit. And it's just like, not only take offense to it, nigga, I want to embarrass you because I want to fucking you stand next to me man to man, and me make you look like the bitch ass nigga you are because you dare say it, bro. I don't give a fuck what kind of money you make. I don't give a fuck what fucking uniform or fucking wardrobe you wear, bro. If you put me and you in a room and certain fucking shit, bro, and I'm not, and just I know that I'm going to shine through. Period. I could be
That's
in a pair
right.
of motherfucking basketball shorts, a t-shirt, and some motherfucking and some sneakers. And again, I'm going to motherfucking perform with the best of them. Period. Okay, you're not going to tell me that I have to have a certain thing that's a limitation for me to even get there. All I need is a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and fantastic. I'll say to this: I know a lot of dudes that people will argue are like street dudes that if you look at them, they don't give a fuck about dressing a certain type of way, acting a certain type of way, but they know how to fucking make money. I deal with internet marketers that operate like that. Hell, a lot of white people don't understand. A lot of these white boys that are in IT as far as these call centers, half of them on some redneck shit. Like they walk like rednecks, talk like red. They are rednecks, but they got that skill of IT, and nobody gives a fuck about their tattoos and all that because they're back in the corner somewhere doing the server work. So this idea of what a guy looks like, I understand that he's talking about the standard, but at the end of the fucking day, you know,
But
clearly these
listen,
chicks
but
ain't.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hold on, error, just real quick. That again, that standard is old. Again, he's talking from an old nigga's aspect, bro. That's not
Well,
what
I
God
mean,
used to be,
it's a stand. It's a when you look at all races, but at the end of the day, that's not the only standard because
bro.
corporate
Listen,
America. That's why when what dude said about corporate America, that's
look,
not the only
bro.
standard.
But yeah, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. The majority of workers aren't fucking corporate, bro. They're blue collar.
Well, not black men.
Blue collar. Well, no, period. Not just black
No,
men.
you're
Period.
right. Period. You're right about that too.
Ching and Tang that work at the little motherfucking hood Chinese restaurant that's clocking well over fucking $100,000, for however long or whatever the fuck because it's their own personal business and you niggas can't and love fucking shrimp fry lice with chicken wings. They living good and eating good, and all this motherfucker wearing is some knockoff motherfucking
And,
Nike and a polo shirt.
and you know what and you know another thing I want to highlight too. It's funny how all these chicks, like 80, like 95% of the chicks that call in, these chicks have been ran through and either ran through or they've been in marriages that basically they racked up their mileage in marriages, right? So at the end of the day, these are has-been bitches. It's very few actually young chicks that are coming up that actually calls. And usually a lot of them are not even 980 OS. So that tells you everything about what these men are viewed as far as the very women that are calling in. These motherfuckers are retirement packages.
Yeah.
They don't, these are not, I just want to, I'll end it with that to lend to what you're talking about. Like, it ain't these women that are in the prime of their sexuality calling, talk about how can I get a high value man. These are women that are basic, it's over. It's been over. Like, it's like Carmelo Anthony after he leaves this time. You know, it's over, over. And
Hey,
so I'll leave it at that.
I bet. Shout out to Melody for the 499 super sticker. Appreciate you, Melody. It's on you, GMB. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, look, man. All what I say, people can take it how they want. Shout out to the distinguished gentlemen of this panel who are actually displaying order in amongst themselves. You know, but you already know where I'm finna go with this. Edward, you get on these fucking panels. I sit up here and counted how many times you mentioned another man's name. You are one of the people that I am talking about. Every time you.
Oh, I was actually about to hop off. So you want to make this about me? Okay, go ahead. State your case.
Hold on. There you go. You're going to cut in. You're going to interject. You're going to come in and talk over everyone. You're going to make little stupid ass points about what someone else said. At the end of the day, men like you are a problem. Auntie Edward, I'll say this. Okay? At the end of the motherfucking day, all this goddamn yakety, it has nothing to do with male empowerment, using other people's talking points. That shit is trash. And men don't need to hear that. And I've said what I said. Okay, now let me jump over to the value thing again. The problem is that most men place more value on washed up, worn out vag than they do about themselves. They care more about what women want and what women think more than they do their own self-preservation. This is where we got to get to the point where we are talking to men, getting younger men to understand where we are coming from. This freaking male diva shit, where you're talking over everyone, these chaotic and dysfunctional, that shit is of the divine feminine. When you can't have order and structure about what you're talking about, that is a problem. You lose subscribers like that. You lose the chat. You use men. You know what I'm saying? What that needs to hear this type of information. Okay, you need to build structure by having writing down everything that you plan on doing. You can have big goals, but you can have small goals. Everything that you plan on doing for the next day, write it down, man. Do the things that you need to do, whether it's 50 push-ups, 100 push-ups, taking care of a bill, write everything down, man. And you start to develop structure. Once you start accomplishing those goals that you write down, you build confidence within yourself, okay? And once you start to build confidence, you can go on in the world. You will actually realize that you're setting a standard. Some people you're gonna leave behind. You know what I'm saying? Some people are not gonna fit your standard. You need to improve on yourself. Just subtle things is going to create the man that you are biologically designed to be. And you will realize that chasing women, chasing approval, chasing attention, sitting up here talking back and forth about nothing that's improving you is a waste of time. Okay? I'm not going to go at certain people, but I just want people to understand that this shit is necessary now more than ever. We're fighting a losing battle. Black men are being replaced with bull daggers and alternative lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? A masculine black male is becoming a lost art. You know? And so when I come on these panels, man, it's very few panels that I come on. When I've been rocking with you fantastic man, what, 200 subscribers or less?
Before that, bro, before that.
That's because I seen the message. I saw it before probably anyone else did. You know what I'm saying? Even in chat rooms and shit. So at the end of the day, a lot of people lose sight of the message. I'm not finna sit up here and bring another man's name into the equation because that shit is actually feminine. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to mention another man's name to bring up my talking points. I can say what I say based on the man that I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to sit up here and go on 3-hour panels and 4-hour rants and shit. You know what I'm saying? Normally my live streams are reduced to an hour and a half at the most. Sometimes they go longer when I have Hulk over there. It gets deep. Brothers need to understand where their worth is. And it's not attached to financial. It's not attached to wearing the finest clothes, physical, and all this other bullshit. Your value is attached to who you see when you look in the mirror and the Most High. Period.
That's right. Period. That's right.
So, I let Auntie come in here and do her thing.
All right. First of all, I have no problem debating you one-on-one. And you want to talk about feminine shit. Yeah, it's the most bitch-ass thing anybody can do is come into something and then try to tear another man down just to build your own ass up. You could have said the shit that, first of all, most of the shit you say, I say on my own shit anyway. Second of all, you could have said all that without saying anything if you had had the confidence to actually understand that the audience would have resonated with you anyway. So the first thing you did was basically trying to quote unquote calling me out. Why? Because you need to create. If you so much of a man more than me, then it should already be. You should just feel it in energy. The audience doesn't need that shit. Doesn't need to be highlighted because the audience should automatically see that on the strength of what you say. You literally pretty much was a hypocrite to everything you said. Because the first thing you did was basically try to quote unquote call me out, call me auntie, call me a woman, and emasculate me, which is one of the things these bitches do when they can't stand on their own word, by the way. And then secondly, you went on a diatribe by saying, oh, well, you need to be able to stand on your own word. Well, clearly you're not confident in your own word because the first thing you had to lead with is basically trying to tear me down. One of the things that I don't do in this space is tear people down personally because I can argue the point. Thirdly, the reason why I can be on rants, my own streams, which I do when the fuck I want to do it, and be on other people's panels because I own my own business and I work from home. I control my motherfucking time, which is one thing that most of you niggas don't do. So this idea of why I do what the fuck I do, also the reason why I mentioned Kevin's name. First of all, most of the time I mention anybody's name on my panel, my own personal shit, is number one to tell you where I got the information from is a sign of respect. Because I don't need to steal shit from nothing. I make enough of my own shit. I don't need to just take shit from people. I also mentioned Glendon Cameron because he's a guy that actually can give people more help than I can because he makes more money than me. He's come further than me. He's got more experience than me. And he talks a lot about the same thing. So if people don't want to hear it from me, they can hear it from other people with different experiences. Take Fantastic, for example. Fantastic's married. I'm not. Fantastic has kids. I don't. Fantastic has done battle with child support. I don't. I haven't. He has experience I don't have. So this is about leveraging the community. That's what it's about. Because I don't have this fucking ego where I need to be a bigger man in front of everybody else. So you sit there and talk about grown man business, and then the first thing you do is you basically lead these younger dudes to do the same bullshit that is why they can't work together in the fucking first place. But you gonna be the one that understands what fucking manhood is. Get the fuck out of here. I'll debate you anywhere, anything, on any fucking topic. Oh, by the way, I didn't cut your bitch ass off like you said, so
I'm a bitch.
Whatever.
I never called you a bitch.
No, you just called me auntie, which is basically you can insinuate that. Nigga, say what the fuck you mean. Don't fucking talk around this shit. I'm calling you a bitch.
I allowed you to talk. Yeah,
I allowed you to talk the first time, and I realized it wasn't shit you were saying. But here, go ahead, second round. Let's see if you do better this time.
How I'm going to respond to you, Edward, and auntie. I am going to continue to call you Auntie Edward. That's what you are.
Of course, because we over the phone. But go ahead.
Now you're going to talk over me. You have no discipline.
I have no discipline. It's not discipline. I have no respect. You're calling me out of my fucking name. Number one, that's so what the fuck? I'm supposed to let you call me out of my name? Nigga, fuck you. No, it's not about no, sir. Sir, well, no, you're not a sir. Dude, it's not that I don't have discipline. I don't respect what the fuck you're saying. There's a difference. But go ahead. I'll let you talk so you can hang yourself more. Go ahead.
Allow you to speak because I allowed you to speak and say whatever you said. First of all, brothers are tired of you running your fucking mouth. You run your mouth more than anyone in this.
So what? So you're making it about me, nigga? Then say something, nigga. No. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this so I'm clear. Any of you niggas, hold on. Any of you niggas that are tired of my fucking mouth, stop listening to the pay. Stop listening to the panels I'm on, and the content creators stop having me on. Other than that, fuck you, kick rocks. I'ma still do what the fuck I do, and the only thing you gonna do is bitch.
And I didn't interrupt you.
I didn't interrupt you the first time. But go ahead, whatever.
My point. You are feminine.
Period. Nigga, I'm not gonna let you just throw shit on my name. Hey, hold on? Do you know how to actually make your point without trying to call me feminine? Because I'm gonna keep interrupting you every time you keep on doing that. So those are the rules.
You are off your square. You are off your center. You are not a real man.
Nigga, do I sound? I don't sound any different than I normally sound. Okay. What are you talking about?
Finish my talking. Hold on.
But you're not gonna call me out of my name and call me feminine and make a fucking talking point. Can you hold on? Is that so? Hold on. You exercise discipline and do that.
Yes, I am calling you what you are.
Okay.
You are showing in front of everybody who you really are. You talk more than anyone in the space. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows you talk more than anyone in his fucking space. You don't allow anyone to speak, anyone to say anything. So I am.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It is what it is.
It doesn't matter. No, because here's the thing though. If people allow Edward to hop on the panel, okay, that's now your decision to make.
You jumping in here.
So I don't understand. I don't understand why you're on this panel making a fool of yourself, starting all this nonsense. Like, why are you here? Come on, man. Why are you here?
Here
You
you go.
know, people
Hey,
blame me. The people in the manosphere blame me for
hey,
starting shit,
bro,
but like you're
I
here
want
making all this promotion for no reason, bro.
shut your fucking
Come on,
mouth.
man. Speak with the
Okay?
chest. Speak
Mouth.
with the chest, man. Come on.
I
Come
wasn't
on.
allowed to speak.
Oh, okay. Come on, bro.
Chance to speak. And here you come with your fucking cape on. Your
Oh,
rainbow cape.
yeah. Yes,
Shut
because I have respect for Edward. Edward is one of the smartest people in the manosphere.
your fucking
He's
mouth.
someone who's been here for a
Shut
very
your
long time. And yes, I'm gonna come and support him. So yes, bro.
You have
Because
respect for
what I'm not gonna do is
you.
allow this case
You
to become just a
hammer. Shut your
statue,
fucking
bro.
mouth, dude. Let
Okay?
me finish the talking point.
Okay?
Show some
No,
restraint. Show
because what you're doing is you set the entire panel and made it all about you. That's what it is. It's hammer
panels.
time.
Niggas
Okay?
don't know their role. They can't shut up and listen. You can't shut up and
No,
listen.
man. You're the one attacking somebody on the panel, and you want to talk about how somebody can listen. You serious right now?
Your turn to speak, dude. It wasn't your
Oh,
turn
okay.
to speak. It was my turn.
Okay. No,
Okay?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm here now. That's what it is.
But Hammer, stop, Hammer, wait, brother. Edward don't need no help from you, man. He doing just fine. So mute up, man. These two grown ass men,
All right.
drop out of there, bro. Edward don't need your help, man.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out, fellas. All y'all fellas, man, y'all be safe. Fantastic. I appreciate you having me up on the panel, man. Y'all brothers just work it out, man. And I'll see y'all on the next one. All right, I got to get on this bridge at 5 in the morning. All right.
All right, most
All right,
definitely,
bro.
man. Be safe
All
out there,
right,
bro.
All right,
y'all
take it
fellas be
easy,
safe,
bro.
man.
Hey, and let me just say this, man. Again, bro. Edward is of the Long Wind tribe, but the great juggernaut. That's his thing, man. Again, and a lot of brothers have their own personalities or their monikers. That's Edward's thing, man. Ever since I came into this space, Edward Anderson can talk. That's his thing, man. I mean, in YouTube, that can be a great thing, especially if you're up here doing these panels. So to the point of him talking a lot, hey man, it's just him. A lot of people say I talk a lot too, but like I said, Edward lets me know that hey, I am never that fucking bad, man. So it doesn't bother me that way. Hey, I'm Edward. I'm still got 10 grand to put on Edward Anderson versus anybody in a talking contest any day of the week. No matter who you can think of. But
What
hey,
about
man,
me? What about me, Fantastic? People
nah,
people say,
your accent fucked it up, bro. You're not as good with
okay, all right, bro.
you got a long way to go. But yeah, man,
All
listen.
right.
I mean, that's just his thing, man. But like I said, he does make a number of points. And to the point of him saying dropping niggas' names, yeah, he's definitely gonna drop BGS and Glenn Cameron. I have no idea who the fuck Glenn Cameron is. I still
You
don't
should
know.
check him out. You like him. He's a Georgia dude too.
Oh, word?
Also, another thing, yeah, he's out of Georgia, man. So he's one of you. Well,
Okay.
he representing. Yeah.
We'll
So, but what I will hold on. Another thing I'm gonna say too is what Fantastic get attest to is when I find new YouTubers, I ain't just dropping names. Number one, I'm dropping names to point people to them, and it ain't bigger YouTubers. I'm always dropping their names out, other than people that brought me to the dance, so to speak. But for the most part, I'm sharing people's channels. I'm sharing people's streams. Look, I got a raggedy 3,500 subscribers, but let's say I could pull about 300, 150 on a given. I got good viewership, and I make sure I share posts. Shout out to Ty City. I'm not just sitting here putting people's in my name because I'm clout chasing on some female shit. That's not what I'm doing. And Fantastic attest to this. I'm always sharing his stream. I'm always sharing his stream. I don't ask Fantastic for shit. I don't ask Fantastic so they come on these panels. You know, I'm doing that because I understand what he's saying. I'm putting my actions behind my actual words, and I tell people to go subscribe to these people. Shout out to Pharaoh, who's got a new channel. And I said, hey man, make sure you go to this channel because I'm all about helping people. So people get annoyed. Look, half of my subscribers talk about they didn't like me when they first heard of me or met me or heard what I had to say. You know what? Guess what? You know, a real man is not here to be liked. A real man is here to make a point. And I don't like to talk about what a fucking real man is, because I've seen too, hell, even with Fantastic You, I've seen people try to come at you reckless. You want a few married niggas, but motherfuckers want to say, because you on one stream saying this or saying that, motherfuckers want to put you in the gauntlet and make videos, and I defended you. You know, so my point is, you want to see people kill me with this. They want to pick panels to call me out. You know what? If y'all got something to fucking say, when I do my panels, a few times I do it, that's where y'all need to show the fuck up. I don't know why people. Yeah, I'm gonna catch that nigga when he get on the panel, and I'm gonna call him a bitch. Nigga, Platinum to call me gay, but you know, motherfuckers have called me every name in the book. And you know what? When Platinum called me that, guess what? We actually worked that shit out because I understood why he was saying that. So as far as me talking a lot, yeah, is that the most manly thing to do? Probably not. But guess the fuck what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna do it. I'm cool with it. If these people bring me up, it's what it is. And fuck you niggas. Because chances are, if we actually put metrics on what a man is, chances are I'm gonna win. Also, the thing about the money shit, you know, we got too many broke ass, homeless ass motherfuckers, black men in the black community to be on the money doesn't matter shit. Money's not everything, but god damn it, if you don't have it, people can shut the fuck up and stop comparing yourself to Frederick Douglass or all the icons. Cause guess what? You ain't them. And I'm talking to anybody that wants to say that.
Again, Edward, I never called you the G word.
Nigga, aunt is the same thing. And by the way, I had somebody actually come and defend me. Where your niggas at?
Listen, bro, I allowed you to speak. I never called you the word. I never called you the B word. You understand what I'm saying?
But hold on, okay. So are you two unintelligent to understand that you're disrespecting me by calling me Auntie Edward?
Hey,
is your IQ? I mean, I'm serious because you making it sound like you call me homeboy or something, and I'm just taking offense to that.
Listen, bro, you said up here in your first argument, you mentioned another man's name.
Yes, because the topic, y'all, everybody else was talking about Kevin. Hold on, fantastic. Were you all not talking about him?
Yeah.
What? Because you didn't mention his name? I'm gonna say his name because I want him to know that's who the fuck I'm talking about. But listen, I know you niggas may be scared to do that, but I'm not because I stand on what the fuck I say.
Hold on, wait. We ain't nobody scared of shit.
Well, fantastic. You know when I'm understand. You get no. But I gotta defend myself because he wanna make it like we didn't all know who the fuck we was talking about. All right, so fantastic. You're not upset that I mentioned Kevin's name, right?
No, it don't matter to me. I don't give a fuck. I mean,
exactly. So why are you the only one that gives a shit?
Listen, hold on, bro. We were sitting up here having a whole debate talking about this high value shit, and nobody mentioned that man's name one time. You came on here and you mentioned that man's name.
You all were talking about him. You all were not talking about high value. You were talking about him. Some of y'all may have been talking about the concept. I'll give you that. But y'all were making direct things on him, which is fine. Y'all have a right to your opinion. So it's not like, oh, I don't gotta wait for niggas' permission to say what the fuck I'm gonna say.
No, wait, Edward. I gotta give the context there. I think the brother, the Capricorn Way actually started mentioning his name and was talking directly to him until he came up because he was on.
And I haven't been listening to the whole panel, so I've been listening to it for the last 5 minutes before I got on.
All right, cool. So, yeah, so just for context, the brother, the Capricorn Way was giving pushback because he agrees with Kevin's point. So before he came into the conversation, we were not talking to or about
absolutely. Well, I came into that's when I came into the conversation. Okay, I came in hearing that. I didn't sit there and listen to it from the beginning.
All right, so hold on. So now that we have that understood, GMB and Edward, we should be straight now. All right, we have the context of the thing. That's another important thing about the conversation and understanding where people came into the conversation of it. Because
by the way, fantastic. I actually mentioned also Ron Will's name because my was a good YouTuber, by the way. My overall point is that before the high value shit, it was the select non-select shit.
So hold on, wait. So hold on, wait. That's the Keebler Elf nigga, ain't it?
No, hell no. Well, I don't know what you define as Keebler Elf.
Yeah, that's the Keebler Elf nigga, man. That's the nigga that was talking about.
What?
Wait. Hold on, that's the nigga that was talking about body game and he ain't got a muscle in sight.
Yeah. Man. No, that's Boogie. No, that's not.
No. That's the.
I don't know if I don't know if we're talking about the same person. It doesn't matter. My point. Okay, fine. Fantastic. You can have your opinion on that. Okay, I'm not going to disagree. But what I'm saying is my overall point was that was an argument that you had a whole bunch of people take that and remix that to what they wanted. And then it created a whole bunch of bullshit just like this. So my point is I was just calling out the pattern, which is the only real reason I mentioned his name, was to say this is a pattern where dudes sit there and let somebody say something and everybody has all these videos and all these conversations because they get in their feelings about it. You see, when that's the only thing I was calling out, which is the only real reason I mentioned their names. And motherfucker had me thinking I was the first person to actually say his name. So I'm glad you acknowledge I wasn't. But whatever, man. I'm gonna drop this shit. It's always somebody trying to call me a female or woman. They want to take their shot. So whatever, man.
Yeah, man.
I feel you.
I can move on from it.
It's the curse.
Hey,
It's the curse of.
hey, one thing you can respect. I said it to your goddamn face. I said
No, you didn't.
I said
You said it on the phone.
But shit, goddamn. Hey,
And I'm gonna tell you something. For the most part, I don't say shit. I never say nothing over the phone that I won't say to your face.
I said what I said, and you,
Well, let's not. Hold on, let's not take it there, man. Let's not talk about me in person, all right, brother? We're not gonna go that route. We're not gonna go that route.
No, it ain't about going that route. I'm just saying you don't hear me calling people females. If you do you hear? Hold on, fantastic. Do you hear me calling people effeminate?
No, man.
As much as you hear me run my fucking mouth.
No, you're right.
Exactly.
Right, you're right. Exactly. Niggas definitely hit you with that a lot of times, so I can understand your frustration. But y'all.
No, nigga. I'm not frustrated. But what I'm saying is, I don't say anything over this phone that I would not say to somebody's fucking face. I'm not saying that to threaten anybody. I'm saying that that's the standard that I set. Because at the end of the day, if the shit you saying is true, that shit's gonna be proven just in how I act without you coaxing me. Sure, there's a lot of people that don't like me. Fuck them niggas. I really don't give a shit because it's a small minority.
Exactly.
Anyway.
All right, yeah. Shout out to Legends Never Die for the 5. Appreciate it. I found out about Green Gorilla thanks to Edward and Savage Fiance. Oh, Finance, my bad. I said Fiance. I don't know how the fuck I got Fiance out of this. But Savage Finance. Shout out to Eric Bird, Edward Anderson, and Income Snob. Fuck out of here with the bullshit. Okay. I guess.
Income. What's an income snob?
I have no idea.
It sounds like a broke nigga. That's what that sounds like.
Street Beast. Shout out to Wiseville TCP again for the 199, brother. Street Beast Manosphere Edition. Yeah, man. And that's that. We got a couple of new brothers on the panel. Hammer, go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. Okay, can you guys hear me right? Hear me
yeah.
Fine? All right, I just want to say that, look, a lot of guys in the chat are going to say Hammer's cape and, Hammer's guy got a cape on. Look, it's not about caping for anybody. It's about the fact that, in the manosphere space, it's become too common for dudes to just start beef, like, for no reason. Now, I understand that for me, like, I'm guilty of this too, but, like, that came out of nowhere, and this is something I've been talking about for a very long time. Like, okay, I understand Edward talks a lot, and I talk a lot too. I get those comments too. By the end of the day, people are still, by the end of the day, when he goes live, nobody shows up. But me and a few other people. So my thing is, right, what I would tell the guys in the panel, what I would tell the guys in the master, look, at the end of the day, if you don't like somebody, don't watch their channel. Don't watch what they say. At the end of the day, if someone is allowed to be on the panel, that means the host allowed them to be on the panel. There's no See, if you can hop onto somebody's panel and talk to them face to face, but then what you want to do is you want to hop onto like a third party and start calling them bitches. I'm like, at that point, I'm like, I just can't respect you. So that's what I'll say. And also, by the way, I'm also gonna do a live stream after this. So if y'all want to hop on that and hash it out.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, it's shameless plug, bro. So that's about it, bro. Okay.
All right, it's on you, Jalen Rodney. It's on you, bro.
Yeah, man. What's up, bro? I just wanted to, come in here and kick it, man. I kind of wanted to just kind of give my perspective on it because there's a lot of people that's just kind of like, like this whole Kevin Samuels thing. Like I feel like it's very important that we discuss it because as a group, I found out about the manosphere through Bernard Riley's channel. I didn't even know that it was a such thing as a manosphere. This is like 2 months ago. I just said, damn, like this is some really good content. All of a sudden, he starts doing this thing with Obsidian, and then like Kevin Samuels gets on there, and I have a conversation with Kevin Samuels, and he's like, show your work, and where's this and where's that, and you get like he literally said out of his mouth, like, you got the problem is you guys need to be cool being top down, and the manosphere. It's like, bro, like we here to actually help brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like we here to actually help black men and talk about our issues. It's business is cool, but when it comes to actually helping brothers, you have to put that first. And these dudes, Obsidian and Kevin Samuels, came out their mouth and was like, yo, I'm business first. It doesn't matter. So that's why you see as soon as the whole talking to women thing, because like I said, his channel wasn't always talking to women. You can go back, his beginning channel was geared toward men. But when you start talking to women, he started getting a lot of views. And then when brothers called him out on that, he's like, oh, well, it's business first, and I'm doing this for the brothers. And I just want to point this out to y'all. If y'all don't notice, I'm on YouTube a lot, but Chrissy, the feminist chick, she put out a video dissing Kevin before any other brother did that. The reason why she did that is because she realized something that I realized a long time ago. Kevin is in the feminist lane. He's trying to take views from the Paris Milan, Cynthia G, and all them, and mix it in with some red pill shit, and then say he's manosphere. So that's the issue that we have. I understand that, yes, brothers do hate. Yes, we do have a problem with beefing, but this was a justified issue with a brother that coming in saying he's straight for the money. People come in and call him Godfather and kissing his ass and all this type of shit. And he's the one that's saying that he's not even really for y'all. That if the money is with straight talking to women and giving women talking points, then he's gonna talk about that because it gets more views and because of YouTube.
How is Kevin Samuels giving like females talking points?
Dude, did you not hear what I said? Why do you think Chrissy dissed him? Out of all the black men in the manosphere, when has Chrissy ever made a video about another black man in the manosphere? When has she ever made a video about another black man?
Nigga, oh God! I know you've been in the manosphere for 2 months, but it's been a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, but hold
she
on,
has.
wait. To his point, he does make a great point, and shout out to again, Zero was right. Zero was right. Listen, that's exactly what he said, man.
Hashtag.
This dude has always been, and I said this when he was initially here. He's of this space for convenience, and the thing is, like I said, I don't watch his shit, but I ask people that do. He does not give plugs for the manosphere as much as he's plugged by the manosphere. You see what I'm saying? He's not fucking waving a black manosphere banner. You know what I'm saying? Or any of this shit. It's just like, okay. You know what I mean?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he don't at all. But yeah, it's still.
And I listen to quite a few. I listen to him pretty much on consistently. No,
cool. All right, so again, we have somebody that listens to him that's also a content creator that confirms it. So and again, like I said, I don't fault the nigga. That's just his personality type. And again, the shit that happened to the dude, I seen him try this with other niggas because he's one of these I'm better than you niggas, and he's a qualifier. He has to make himself superior to you and have that extremely arrogant persona to make himself the qualifier. That's why I say niggas like that I can't deal with on the record because I want to embarrass niggas like that. Point blank period. I don't give a fuck about how much money. I don't give a fuck about how much money you have and so on and so forth. When we measure up as men, I'm going to embarrass you, and your wallet is not. Hold on, wait. Your wallet is not going to save you, and I'm just not talking about him in particular. I'm talking about just
the archetype.
In general. But that's his, and again, like I said, you have to understand people's personality types. People aren't really good at that. That's just like one of my natural gifts. When I first came across this guy, and I was like, damn, this nigga is like, saying a whole lot of shit and so on and so forth. And, certain other mannerisms and things like that. And he's an older cat too. And like I said, I done seen him say it like Edward says, he tries a lot of people, but he's never ever tried me directly because if he did, I would have tore his fucking neck off his head. Point blank period. He's not cut from that. And then if he does slight you and then you go at him on some man shit, he's too good for this. He's going to drop out. You see what I'm saying? He's going to drop out because I'm not cut out. I don't need this or whatever. You just being a savage. You're being this, you're being that, you're being so on, whatever. So you have, in order to actually even get into a conversation with him or debate, you have to come at it tactfully and destroy him that way. You see what I'm saying? But I'm a very, very good assessment of character, I guess personality and character types in order to understand that a lot of people don't. And so the best go with that's the whole aspect of it, bro. Like I said,
I agree. I mean, that's what Alpha Male Strategies is for. Alpha Male Strategies blew up more consistently in this space because you got to understand there's a manosphere. There's actually an anti-manosphere as well. A lot of people don't realize that, and there's quite a few content creators that are in the what I call anti-manosphere that I'm starting to kind of feel out because I've ignored them for the most part. But Alpha Male Strategies was on the manhood shit. And he blew up too. So there's definitely, he blew up way more because people forget Kevin had like 50,000 subscribers, 40,000 before he ever touched the manosphere. So he was already there. As far as the feminism shit, Chrissy throws shots at black men before. It's just ain't nobody done risen to the level of her wanting to talk shit like that. And you may be right on that they feel threatened because the reality is the information that Chrissy and Paris gives is not helping women. It's not. So they look for a man to basically tell them the truth. That's why he keeps telling them they ain't shit because they fat, but they keep on calling because the shit Paris and them is saying doesn't work. And by the way, Chrissy and Paris don't like Kevin because Kevin's the representative of the guys that they tried to date after they start dealing with the manhood niggas, and they realize that guys like that are dating non-black women, and they got fucking mad. And Chrissy's done videos about that. But go ahead, my bad.
So speaking of manhood, why is it that so many brothers nowadays, it seems like in this space, is shaving their pubic hairs? What kind of shit is this? How come so many of y'all is manscaping, shaving your balls and shit? There's nothing wrong with having a natural afro down there. The hell is wrong with everybody? Women shave their pubic hairs. They shave their underarms. They shave their pits. They shave all the other shit because they know that men only want hair up top their head and on their eyebrows. But what in the fuck? Y'all actually going out, getting that lawnmower shit and shaving your balls with it. This shit is ridiculous. Where did y'all come up with the idea? Did y'all just, when I look at my penis, I see no wrong. And I see no areas of improvement. I see perfection. I see nothing that needs change. Nothing that needs
Leave it a game changer to do the transition commercial. We needed that.
No, I see nothing that needs change, nothing that needs improvement.
I'm gonna take it as that. I'm gonna take what you said as that.
There is nothing wrong with it. Man, I remember
I'm gonna take
11 years old. I was waiting for my shit to come in. I was waiting for the shit to come. You think I'm gonna shave it? You think I'm gonna shave this shit? Fuck that. My testosterone.
This public service announcement is brought to you by
my testosterone built that shit.
The Scrolls.
It makes me understand what a man is. Knowing that I have a beard, it keeps it warm in the winter and shit like that. And yeah, I gotta be careful not to zip it. Other than that, it's my shit and fuck everybody. That shit's ridiculous. Y'all just shaving y'all goddamn.
Did something happen in the chat that I didn't see?
Yeah, something happened in the chat.
Oh, okay, man. See, that's why you don't bring the chat conversations up here, game changer. Like, I'm just saying, because I gave you the benefit of the doubt, but somebody listen to this, and if the chat is disabled, they be like, what the fuck? But anyway.
Nah. It's zero. I mean, basically, it's too many brothers out here talking about how they shave their manhood and shit.
Oh yeah, well, nigga, we definitely not talking about that on the panel. But shout out to 0.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. I've been seeing the commercials on YouTube.
Hold on. Shout out to 0 for the 5. Manscaper lawnmower 3.0 cylinder blade for maximum comfort. Shout out to Melody.
Hey man, let 0 be a salesman, man. Shit, I ain't hating. You gotta support this shit somehow.
Shout out to Melody again for the $2.99. I love my men Harry and Manly. Okay, all right, Melody. All right, you hairy balls ass niggas, shoot your shot, man. Go ahead and hop in the DMs, man. Let me see. Yeah. So, okay, that was crazy.
It was a good transition.
Yeah, that was, I don't know about that. We definitely could have transitioned right away from that because we ain't about to be talking about no hairy balls up this motherfucker.
No, I'm done with it. I just want to get my point out. Look, yeah.
Shout out to for the $2. Appreciate you, bro. For the 2.
Man,
so yeah, man. Listen.
Can I jump in?
Let me
hold on. Who wants to go? Go ahead.
Oh, let me go real quick. Look, let me ask the panel this quick question, okay? Because I was having this thought, and I want to see what y'all think about it, right? Now we talk a lot about the black community and Pookies and Riri and shit. Do you think that black people in America need to sort of deal with sort of the Pookie and Riri the same way Arabs do? You know, have all these niggas shot and killed. So what do y'all think about that? Or is that, or am I just?
Nah, we ain't gotta do all that.
I mean, because what the Arabs do, the Arabs control the bitches and bitch access. We don't have that ability, but no, I don't agree that you kill Pookies and Ray Rays. I want to be clear about that in case anybody.
All right.
Yeah, nigga, we ain't promoting no eugenics and extermination, bro. I do say let niggas expire on their own though. I'm not gonna assist them, but again, I'm not gonna assist them in that expiration. But I do believe in unproductive and counterproductive motherfuckers expiring.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Yeah. Stop saving these chicks. That's how you deal with that.
Yeah, and listen, the whole aspect of this too, like, and that's why I really really try to stay away from the aspect of the female shit or whatever. And shit, I appreciate y'all for updating me in the chat, man. Apparently, like I say, bruh, we back to the Breonna Taylor shit. So apparently, two cops have been shot now in Louisville and shit. Bro,
Oh
listen,
yeah,
what
I
I'm
heard
telling
about
you.
that.
71 people have already been arrested, bro. This is what I'm telling you. From here
Damn.
on out, from here to the fucking what's the name? Law and order is in fucking command, and what they're trying to do now, because the whole Antifa Black Lives Matter shit, bro, they've been overthrown. They're done. They can't win. They've lost the fucking the support of the people and the community. I think their shit is down to like 10% of the fucking the country gives a fuck or even listens to or believes that Black Lives Matter is doing something that they can agree with. Black Lives Matter was the Dr. Jekyll of the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Antifa was the Mr. Hyde version of the Hulk, and fucking Black Lives Matter is supposed to be Bruce Banner slash Dr. Jekyll. What happened was though people started understanding that they are one and the same. So once you understand that they're one and the same, then you start attacking them as such. Okay, Black Lives Matter was just a more political shit, and it had the good feel good story about it's about racism and stopping fucking white supremacy and all this fucking bullshit until you come to find out, like again, like we said, man, bro, these motherfuckers are into some deep shit. Again, you
Yeah.
niggas can stop
Yeah,
not
they
believing.
changed their mission statement. Black Lives Matter. They changed it on their website.
It's the second time they did it though, because
They changed
before
it to what
Yeah,
though?
they no, they just got rid of the whole unseat the patriarchy shit, or no, destroy the
basically,
nuclear.
absolute niggas ain't
Hold
shit.
up. Destroy the nuclear family. That's what they said. They something
Oh,
about
so
what
they
they
took
said
it
about the nuclear
underground.
family.
If I
Yeah,
could add, Black Lives Matter is just basically feminism in blackface. You know,
Yep.
it's just the LGBT agenda, and anything that takes away personal responsibility isn't to be trusted. And I know people want to say institutional and policy and all this stuff, but let's be real. Part of being a man is taking responsibility for your life and not begging or expecting anyone else to do something at the expense of you taking control of your own life. And these people want you controlly dependent on government, on like for people who actually believe the government has their best interests at heart, with the track record the government has, is just stupid. You know, it's like the things that we can control in our own life, like the choices we make in our everyday life, like all these guys out here reckless, having no sexual discipline, just impregnating women in this whole culture that we live in, and men being lazy and expecting their mama to take care of them at 40 years old and all this craziness. Like we can't do nothing about those things while trying to take on the government. It's just stupid.
and again, man, on another whole thing about this shit, bro, is again, um, when you get the people to actually see what the fuck is going on, and you lose the support of the people that were in the middle, the people that didn't really know or give a damn or in the first place, once those people, because you're gonna have, of course, you're gonna have your two sides, right? And then you have the middle. People don't understand of that. Like the whole thing that was going on with this shit was it was a silent majority of white people that didn't want to really choose or pick a side anyway, and they was neutral because it was just like, okay, well, I really don't care. I'm not concerned or whatever. But when these motherfuckers start affecting things that was clearly again an attack on American society, bro, that's what woke motherfuckers up. Okay, and y'all start motherfucking going like, bro, you got videos of people just walking up on white folks and hit them in the back of the head with bricks, bro. Okay,
Yep.
and again, you're the minority. You are already the minority. These white folks that are acting like they give a fuck about you and they stand with you. I keep telling you niggas. Now that this shit's finna happen, this right here tonight or today is gonna be of epic proportions. The ultimate message is gonna be sent. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's going to be killed, but they just killed two cops. You got the motherfucking National Guard out there. I can promise you this, bro. And they need this. They want this. They want maximum
Exactly.
fucking. They want maximum deaths. They want maximum
A police
casualties.
state. They're trying to create a
Exactly.
police state.
Exactly. Again, man, that's another big thing of this fucking aspect that y'all niggas don't understand, bro. This is why this shit has to be cut off, like from the head, like all the fucking heads of the fucking Hydra has to be cut off simultaneously, bro, for this shit to never return. Because they thought they had the shit mapped down way back, starting because Antifa shit started with Occupy Wall Street, right? That was this whole shit started way back then. So this is a long, and again, Bresmanoff told you that this shit's been going on for over 40 fucking years at this point, man. All right. been going on for a long, long ass time. The Cold War, look into like the Cold War means that hey, it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you know, and shit between two countries that isn't a physical war where guns are being, you know, bullets are being fired and people are dying, but it's a whole bunch of fucking propaganda and pretty much you know, psychological warfare going on between two countries or two different powers to take over as much as you possibly can.
Yeah, it's
And
a
the thing,
culture war.
yeah, and the thing with America, man, again, is like I told y'all when we did the stream on this. Free speech is a wonderful thing, but it also can be the worst enemy because it allows anything to be said. And if and when you don't have the counterbalance, and that's what hasn't been here. When McCarthyism happened and McCarthy was going so fucking hard against communists, calling everybody communists and calling the shit out. What did they do? Again, they gave you the whole blueprint. They called him a fucking anti-Semite and they made him into the bad guy. Once you put that motherfucking anti-Semitism shit out there, bro, like that's it for you. It's done. Because who controls everything? People from Israel. I mean, listen, and that's another big thing too. We need to start coming here too, and that's what I say, bro. When we really get the black men to start fighting for this shit, the first thing you need to say is, "Hey, we as motherfucking black people want the same motherfucking respect of if you say the N word or you say anything fucking disparaging about black people, we want the people from Israel treatment, bitch." Oh, and if we can't get it, you laughing, but I'm dead ass serious. I'm
No,
dead ass
I
serious.
hear you. If we can't, I mean, we can't get it. Nobody can get it.
Exactly. If we cannot get, especially here in the United States of America, okay. If you want to do that shit over there in Israel, by all means, have at it. But here, bitch, we are king supreme. You say something bad about us, bitch, hey, it's everything cut off. And if we
Hey, you
can't get it,
basically
fuck
just
y'all.
described why I'm cool with Trump getting another 4 years. I personally don't like Trump, but I come off of it. We can't have it. Black men in particular can't have it. Nobody can. It's like we need to
Nobody
dial
can.
this.
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
need to we need to dial this motherfucker back to when George W. Bush was in office. That's the way the culture was. That's where the fuck we need to be. And that's gonna remove a lot of shit that Obama did as far as the LGBT to women shit, and they're gonna lose their minds. And with this Supreme Court justice, they ain't even leaving it to an election. They getting a chick in there before this election.
Oh
They
yeah,
not
so he
playing.
said he announced it. He announced it's already been voted in. He's going to announce her on. He said Saturday. It's going to be announced on Saturday.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, that's why I did the last one. That's what it was. RBG and all the A's, right? I'm telling y'all,
Yep.
bro. It's going to be a huge, huge change. All right, and the thing about it is, we're in the position. That's why I always use the wise man story. Is what black people are going to make of it. You're going to have a lot of black people that's going to sit back and complain about, oh, they're doing away with affirmative action. They're doing away with affirmative action. They're taking away our chances. No, bitch, they're not. They're not
Yeah. Well,
taking away
black
your
men
chances at
don't
all.
benefit from affirmative action
That's
anyway.
exactly that. Thank you. That's the whole point. Listen, you've never benefited from again anything amongst the original fucking onset of affirmative action, like the initial onset, bro. You've had the further you get away from that, bro, the least it benefits you at all. So again,
All
affirmative action is not going to be anything negative for the heterosexual black man. It's not going to be anything. It's not going to
exactly.
be anything negative at all.
All they did with affirmative action is put a whole bunch of black women in government jobs over that weren't qualified, but just to have little sit-in positions so they can make money to stabilize the black family dynamic. Because people have to go way back. If you go back to the family in its natural order, the family was your resistance to the government. You know, if you go back 100 years or more, the family actually grew their own food. The family actually raised their kids so they wouldn't have to go to these compromised institutions to learn all these things. And now what has happened? They put a woman to work so that now she's out of the home. She's in the position where only men should be competing for his jobs that men should have. And what that does psychologically to women is believe that they can have some kind of masculine mind frame. And now everybody's talking about, well, they teaching LGBT in school and the food is full of GMO. Well, the family was the resistance against the government because we didn't need them for everything. Now everybody goes to the grocery store. Now all farming has been commercialized. Everything, if you go back to the executive order Obama signed, the 13603 executive order about the resources of everything, our food, our water, our everything we use is able to be controlled by the government now on a level that whenever they decide to lock down things or create these fake crises or whatever they want to do, we basically can go into a fully dependent state where everybody's 100% dependent on what the government does to eat, to drink, to do everything. And that's exactly what this is all about. You can believe whatever narrative you want. When they put military martial law, not this medical martial law BS that y'all believe in, I'm talking about military. When you have a tank in the middle of your neighborhood with armed guards holding you up to leave, and you have to have your little COVID pass to go to the grocery store and all this other crap. And then you're going to understand why a lot of us didn't want to let the government have this totalitarian authority that they're convincing people to willingly beg for, because that's what this is all about. Best slaves are the slaves that don't know they're slaves and actually begging for their own oppression. You know, you call it the Hegelian dialectic,
Yep.
problem, reaction, solution, all this stuff, man. Control opposition with the Black Lives Matter and all this other stuff. Man, all of this is a big puppet show because people are still trusting the very same people that have always been playing people. I ask people, when has the government ever proven to be trustworthy? When have they ever had the track record to think about the common man or the common people over the elite? It has never happened. But yet people out here protesting the same government to do something it's never done, and that's actually uphold the right values that puts a man in his rightful position and keeps society from being in this fascist, uh, what do you call it, draconian Orwellian society that they're about to push on us, where you can't think freely. This censorship garbage, where you can't say certain words and do all this, and people still don't think about what we can see is happening right in front of our eyes. You can't even talk on a public platform. You can't even talk freely in public anymore without actually risking losing your job or actually being cut off from society. And we're talking about money and all this high value, but how many people for money are compromising their dignity, their morals, pushing these alternative lifestyles, this feminism for money? You name an athlete or an entertainer or a politician that doesn't have to sell out to get money. Name one.
Yeah.
All of them do it.
Yeah.
And we
Hey,
got,
hey,
and that's why money without moral character, money without uh masculinity, when men are in their rightful positions and don't and have uncompromised principles and values to keep society functional. We do that. We actually keep society functional. And now they're creating generations of subpar men who willingly will join the women to beg the government to have more intervention when that's exactly the problem.
wow.
Now,
That's not
I mean, oh, go, you got it, man. I was
real
talking too
quick.
much.
No, you good. You know, you good, fam. You good. You like you on the roll, man. But hold on, real quick. Let me do this, and I gotta hit Astro shit because again, dollar watch for the five. What the fuck do straight black men benefit from? Exactly. Yeah, single black men benefit from. Yeah, not much. Astro said again, man. 2 more police officers just shot at the protest, bruh. If they done shot 4 cops, bruh. Hey, shit's gonna get super real. All right. Again, if you are in that area, and like you said, if you're in, and again, this is what I'm telling you, and Hulk brought up some great points, man. This is how you enact it, because now you have people that are what you get to claim the fucking domestic terrorism shit, bro,
Yep.
and they've already been hinting at this. And this is what niggas don't pay attention. Y'all pay attention to the bullshit news and the motherfuckers, but whatever, but y'all don't understand. Barr told you with the sedition fucking charges he wanted to bring up against these people, man, pretty much like to say that this is a organized fucking shit affront against American soil by people, like a fucking coup to overthrow the fucking American government, bro. If you get that out there, that where that's a possibility, do you know the seriousness that's going to go down here on American soil, bro? About like shit you doing, like for real, fuck a match, like Hulk said. I mean, that's gonna be nothing if you get
Yeah.
to the point of where they're now investigating Americans for being a part of a fucking terroristic cell to overthrow the government, bro.
Be like
But
Venezuela.
yeah, man, like I said, but niggas don't pay attention and do the research on that shit, man. So this is why, again, I keep telling you, and black men, this is straight black men, heterosexual black men. This is why you cannot allow. That's why I told y'all, man, the seriousness, and I hope y'all understand this shit. Like, when niggas go, oh man, it's not that deep. No, nigga, it's deep. It is that deep, and it's even deeper than that. And you need to go as deep as you possibly can. When they did the Black Lives Matter shit, bro, that shit was an assault on the fucking black race, period, especially heterosexual black men. Because who's the biggest threat? Is it alternative lifestyle black men? No. Is it fucking black women? No. regardless of their regardless of their sexual orientation. It's who? The straight black fucking man, the motherfucking
Exactly.
BABZ, you know what I'm saying, the stereotypical most masculine figure and most feared guy that they've always put in this fucking country, right? To
Who won't
be
compromise his values and his principles for money.
exactly. So now that even though you're against the fucking Black Lives Matter bullshit, when they fucking lay this blanket statement about we gotta watch these niggas, now the ones of us that are actually trying to do something and help build us up, we're gonna be the first people that's fucking you know targeted. And no matter, and then we have to pretty much disprove. We have to prove that we don't fuck with these motherfucking Black Lives Matter motherfucking pieces of shit. And then everybody else comes after us. And then of course, you know what they're gonna do, as they always do, the heterosexual black men. The women are gonna abandon us, and the alternative lifestyle motherfuckers ain't gonna go stand beside us. So they're gonna try to leave us holding the bag when again we never had nothing to do with it in the first place. And all the white motherfuckers, like I told y'all, man, as soon as that fucking first line is drawn to say, hey, look, we about to start whooping all these niggas, all them white folks. Okay, Daquan, it was nice. All right, Shaniqua, I had fun, rioting and burning up shit with you. I'll catch you on the gram. DM me, toodles. These white folks, these same white folks that act like they gave a fuck about you, bro, for to go back to their fucking milk toast ass, motherfucking simple, bland fucking lives and act like they never did shit under the guise of what? Until though they asked scooped up by the fans that they motherfucking can prove that it was them. Because a lot of this shit, man, if y'all not following fucking Hulk on fucking Instagram where you need to, oh shit, he fell out. There you go. If y'all not following Hulk on Instagram, y'all need to, bro. A lot of this shit that's going on that y'all not paying attention to, this fucking facial recognition software, bro, to where nigga, even if you got a mask on, nigga, your eye is like a fingerprint, okay? Your eyeball, the fucking iris of your fucking eye, the fucking colored part, is like a fingerprint, nigga. It's unique to you. And that fucking big facial recognition software and shit, bro, it's taking all of that shit, bro. They don't need to see your whole face to know that it's you, okay? I was thinking about that today. On they even in the predictive programming lets you know this shit, right? Everybody, put a one in the chat if you ever watched the Punisher series on Netflix, the Marvel Punisher series before they tore everything down. It was a thing about the Punisher, right, where he ran into the guy that was like the tech guy, and the tech guy was using that same technology as far as like facial recognition. And
yeah,
it
his name was Micro.
Yeah, Micro. Shout out to Edward. Appreciate it, Edward. What else did they use, y'all, other than facial recognition? What else did Edward, you don't answer. You leave for the chat. If people in the chat, what else did they use other than facial recognition to figure out who the Punisher was? What else did Micro use to figure out who the Punisher was? And the Punisher figured out what it was. Shout out to Blazing Stampedes, biometrics and your fucking gait cycle, nigga. They know how you walk, people.
Exactly.
This shit is down to such a science that people don't even understand, bro. Just how much the fucking surveillance state and Big Brother watching you over years upon years and us giving up the fucking rights and shit through the Patriot Act and all these other fucking bullshit, like told you, man, out of fear. When 9/11 happened, bro, this is like 9/11 2.0. Okay? This whole mass shit, whatever the fuck is going on right now, and that's all it is, man. People are going to willingly give up more of their freedoms out of the fucking state of fear. Man, you know how many people I see walk, man? I see motherfuckers wearing masks in cars, bro. Driving around with a mask on.
Yeah, Snowden warned us on this.
I saw them. They're trying to do it now to where it's even. You gotta, if you're not 2 years old, they just Hulk, I think that was you that posted that. They kicked a 2-year family off the plane because a 2-year-old didn't want to put on a mask or they want to keep a mask on, man.
Yeah. Wow. And they're trying to actually enforce it that you have to wear it outside. Like in DC, they haven't enforced it, like, but they said that they want you to wear a mask outside. Like if no one's around you, just outside. It's dumb. And I'm not even gonna get to the whole mask, the whole idea of the mask and the breathing your own oxygen and the bacteria in your mouth. I'm not even gonna get into that.
Yo, what was that movie with Denzel Washington and Bruce Willis when Bruce Willis was the general? And they were doing the bombings in New York, and then Bruce Willis was like, "You don't want the military in the cities policing people." You got that movie. You got Enemy of the State. People think this shit can't happen. This shit's already happening in Europe.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's predictive program. All these
As
movies,
far
they
as the
let you know.
technology,
Yeah,
yeah.
they let you know what's already going on in these movies, man. And then, like I say, just in China alone, China's been using a lot of this technology, and it basically they're literally trying to turn the whole world into China. All right, that's why China they're pushing China and letting people know China's ready for war, China's ready to do this, China that, so on and so forth. To let you know, this is what ideally they want. Communism is a system that the global fucking elites want. All right. Communism is the shit where you have a motherfucker that tells you what to do. You can't talk back. If you talk back, we fucking disappear your ass. All right. Whatever you make the money we want you to make, we allow you to go where we want you to go. Total and complete control, man. America is the last fucking harbinger of freedom for in the world, people. All right.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't look at it as that deep. I mean, but I understand why people would go there. I look at it like there needs to be a pendulum swing, and it's been a long time coming. These folks should have stopped with gay marriage. Feminism should have stopped with like 2.0, and at the end of the day, it's just a simple overreach. It was the same thing when people thought Bush overreached with the war, with the banks, letting them do all the bullshit, and they weren't regulated at all, and that caused a financial collapse. And then Obama got elected. That's why it was going to be whoever it was going to be a Democrat because of that. But now it's been an overreach on the other side from a cultural standpoint,
Well,
and they did it at the worst time. Because, like I said, when you get another Supreme Court justice, they have been ready for that. That's going to lock a lot of stuff in. Honestly, I think that makes it more likely Trump is going to get elected because a lot of people will say with the economy, they'll be like, nah, this is something they've been waiting for. But yeah, like a lot of
but let
people
me
gonna be crying.
But let me add to what you just said, because I honestly believe it is that serious because the shutdown they did prove is that serious because it's not
Yep.
just the fact that they shut down more than 50% of all small businesses. It means those food trucks to go to the grocery store. It means all remember, we don't exist on our own farms growing our own food no more. We literally cannot we are literally at the point in society where we depend on everything running to get everything we need. No one is self-sustaining, and they did that on purpose. Actually, in some states, it's illegal to live off the grid, to not have your house hooked up to the city via electricity, gas. It's actually illegal to collect rainwater. They started systematically doing this so that you can be fully dependent. So when they do whatever they're doing, Agenda 2030, Agenda 21, all these things that we clearly see are not just conspiracy theory, that you have to do whatever they say. And it's about making you bow a knee to participate in society. They shut down society just to reopen it so that people have to requalify in society to participate. People are losing their jobs who don't adhere to these new mandates, who don't, if you spreading propaganda against the narrative and the official narrative and stuff, you can lose your job. You can lose your livelihood. And that's what they want. They want you to have to make a choice whether you're going to peddle whatever they say or you're going to risk doing this. I know people say, well, you can start your own thing, but keep in mind, it's deeper than that. They control the food trucks to go to the very stores you go to. This is big. Remember, that
Yeah.
shut down the entire world. People don't realize the entire world was shut down. And I
Yep.
mean, the entire world. That has never happened before. And people
Yep.
want to talk about what has never happened. That has never happened in human history.
And
Yeah, it's a
that
lot of
was a
shit
test.
never happening.
Well, no, that was a
Actually,
test. That was a test. That was a test run for globalism, bro. That was a globalism test to see again, like I said, what the people will buy. What would the people do if and when you tell them? And again, America was built off the whole premise of like, hey, man, we understand that the rules need to be done and so on and so forth. But as far as a dictatorship and you telling us what the fuck to do and us just fucking not having any say in it, we're not playing that shit. But like you said, you use the premise of a disease again that has a less than fucking 1% fucking fatality rate. All right. And again, they came out and they tell you the truth about it where they say only 6% of the fucking actual deaths was actually, from COVID and not fucking with COVID. And now they tell
80%
you
false positive rates.
yeah, yeah. Then they come and tell you just yesterday or whatever, we hit 200,000, we hit 200,000, we hit 200,000. Okay, motherfucker. So even if you hit 200,000 in a fucking in a nation that has over 330 million people, what the fuck is that? That's simple math. All right, it's less than fucking 1% of the fucking people. And again, yeah, still you have plenty of other diseases like tuberculosis and the flu and other things that kill people like this on the yearly,
With
and
a
it
10
doesn't
to
even get talked about.
15% fatality rate, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and you don't ever even hear about it. So again, bro, this shit right here is the most fucking contrived fucking bullshit. Yep, exactly. It got people scared of fucking some shit that's not even gonna fucking kill you unless you elderly as fuck. And like your days are numbered by that point anyway. Not saying that just get rid of all the old people and shit, but then nobody wants to talk
Right.
about nobody wants to talk about the shit that what's his name? What's the fucking mayor in New York that did the shit? Said that pretty
De
much made a
Blasio.
fucking De Blasio had a fucking old folks fucking death camp, man. And nobody
Yeah.
fucking hold this motherfucker to the fire.
I think that was Cuomo.
Yep.
Hey,
And not just
Fantastic. I had a question
just
for you,
that.
man. I had a question, Fantastic. And this
Yeah, go
also
ahead.
goes to Fantastic and Spiritual Logic, man, because like I said, I seen your page, Spiritual Logic, from some previous conversations you had on Fantastic. And I already talked to Fantastic about, like I said, like, I told him that, like, I live my life by the scriptures and the Most High. So, like, I get, that a lot of brothers is skeptical and, it's a white man's book and all that kind of stuff. However, everything that you guys talk about, because I know y'all know about the scriptures, like, we're on the same page as far as like where this world is going, and a lot of brothers aren't. And my question is like, at we can say this world's going crazy, but if you really look at what the scriptures say, then it's following according to like, it's almost like to the it is
It's prophecy, bro. Yeah, exactly.
My question
You
is,
say it. It's prophecy.
My question is, well, yeah, I agree, but my question is, will it ever come to a point where a majority of brothers will take it seriously, or is it just, hey, man, like, what I'm saying, these brothers just ain't never gonna wake up? Because it's
I can answer that.
You know what I mean?
But I can answer that real quick. See, you got to remember, even if you want to use the scripture to prove how this thing goes, it's always a remnant. We expect that something's going to turn a lot of people over to the truth, but you got to believe that a lot of people suppress the truth to promote their own unrighteousness. Just think about the LGBT agenda. Just think about all these feminism, all these agendas. They don't want the truth comes out because the truth holds everybody accountable. That means all the people who are doing all their wrong, who are trying to push nefarious agendas, are going to be exposed. So, in everybody promoting their own sense of, and this is held to a biblical standard that a lot of people don't agree with, and respect to you if you don't, but it still doesn't change the objective reality that there is a lot of unrighteousness that even unbelieving people see being pushed.
Right.
And that's the feminism, the LGBT agenda. And this, look, the scriptures are coming to pass. People don't want to believe Revelations 13, the mark of the beast, a society where you won't be able to buy or sell unless you have the mark of the beast in your right hand or your forehead. And we know there's technology already in place to put something in those very exact places. And it's like, look, man, y'all could talk about whenever the Bible was written, but it was written long ago enough that nothing else predicted that. And you just look at government in itself. Why does the world hate the scriptures so much? They don't care about you believing in the Quran. They don't care about you believing in all this other stuff. Why do they hate the scripture? Why do they single out that? Islam takes a hold on the world. A lot of people into Buddhism, Hinduism, ancestry worship, Native American worship, all of this. But no, it's the scriptures. Why are they hell bent on stopping the scriptures?
Disproven, and again, every religion always disproves and tell you that you shouldn't listen to or shouldn't what's name. Again, that's something that people are never either worry about too, Hope, which no one even answers that very, very easy question. But shout out to Aaron C for the 199. Are you worried about getting that CV-19 vaccine? Hell yeah, I'm worried about that shit, man. I'll be one of the motherfuckers that's gotta fucking take it. They say allegedly out in Cali, some of the people in the military in Cali are already taking the vaccine, and then they just brought out the information saying about how this fucking vaccine done fuck people up. So by all means, man.
Operation Warp Speed, look it up. That's a military distribution.
Praying for you,
military.
For real.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Like I said, I'm just trying to. Well, real quick, I'm just trying to dodge this motherfucking chip, man, or whatever the fuck it is. Shout out to Zero again. Zero said they have I think he said nanotech fucking tattoos and shit, bro. That I ain't even like, bro. This shit is crazy.
Quantum dot technology, nanotech stuff,
bro.
and they got This is about surveillance, tracking, and actually putting something in your body that actually changes your genetic code, your makeup, how you think. This is not what we're being sold a bill of lies, for believing a lie. Because regardless to what, see, everybody say, well, people are getting sick and people are doing it. But here's the thing: people have always been getting sick. Do you know that before this so-called crisis happened, the less people have died since in terms of global. The only thing that has changed is the every other disease has went down as supposed allegedly COVID-19 went up. What does that mean? They're just changing out the causes of death while they also increasing the poisons that infiltrate every part of our lives. People want to think about the virus. Are you worried about your water? Are you worried about what they put in your food, spraying in the air? No one's worried about these things. The vaccine they give newborns, that stuff has been killing people for decades. And now all of a sudden people want to believe a narrative that putting a bandana over your face is going to stop you from what the government is saying the most lethal virus is ever created with a bandana. Use your brain, folks.
And that's why I can't rock with, well, like I already couldn't rock with pro blacks, but it's just so funny to see these pro blacks cry about how much they hate the government and how much cops and all this is trying to kill us. But then as soon as some Democrat roll around, call Trump racist, and then say it's because he's not wearing a mask and he's not making people wear masks, all of a sudden now we got to trust the government. It's like, dude, like people are just so lost. But if you don't have the foundation of understanding that comes from the scriptures, you really won't know what's going on.
Well, brother, all I can say is this, Jalen. Look, man, just be glad you're on the right track. And for the most part, bro, like I said, the wheat shall be separated from the tear.
Yeah.
And all you can do is, try to, when you tell people, man, and if they don't, they give you any type of pushback, hey, that's between them and God, man. Them and the
But you
Most
know,
High
you know
Himself.
what, what bothers me the most is that people don't even research. People sit there and say the government is so corrupt, the justice system is so corrupt, the medical industry is so corrupt, all these other agendas for every other thing. But yet, when it comes to this one incident, people fully want to trust everything. Even though we know the medical industry is controlled, the literature is actually literally written by pharmaceutical companies, which is regulated by the federal government. This is a fact. We know this, that they're only about prescribing pharmaceutical drugs, creating disease so they can sell you their solutions, which are only treatments that don't heal the body or cure anything, but actually prolong the whatever is killing your body so that they can monetize it and make merchandise out of you. We know that. But yet we don't realize, why does all this data and information doesn't come from objective, observable reality, but has to be filtered through these institutions where you have to be qualified by people to determine whose narrative is the right narrative. Like, you can't use common sense, trial and error, testing something for yourself to see if it works or not. Every other part of the world uses food as medicine, herbs, and all these other things. They don't even believe the viral narrative that we believe here in the Western area. They believe that actually what we call look it up, exosome theory and all this stuff. It's actually out there about what's actually making your body sick. It's about the terrain. It's about what you put in your body in the nature of the environment to which your body exists. That is logical. It makes sense that if you have a toxic environment and you're putting toxic things in your body, that you're going to get sick. But they want to vaccinate you instead of cleaning up your environment in which you eat. Just think about it.
And didn't like 17 like exosome researchers like just randomly end up dead?
Oh, they've been
Yep.
killing people. The killing of doctors who are naturopathic and holistic started about a decade ago, but it's been scrubbed from the internet. That's another thing. If you Google, I remember when Google first came out, you can Google anything and it gave you everything, stuff that's politically incorrect and all this stuff. Now they've scrubbed the
Yep.
entire internet. They're
Yep.
getting rid of information so that only all the information you want are the information that they have already deemed worthy, part of their
Hey,
narrative. They're getting rid
and
of a lot of facts.
And shout out to Hope, man. Listen, bro, another big thing too, man. You gotta start buying books, bro, or you're gonna have to get you a if you download any type of PDF file, bro, you're gonna have to not have it on anything that could be updated or like a phone or no shit like that, bro. Because again, that's gonna start happening with literature people. They're already doing that to where they're scrubbing and they're changing literary works and stuff like that, bro. Again, like you said, control the information
Yeah.
and push the narrative that they want you to believe, understand, or have.
And let me
Listen, bro.
prove to you. Let me prove
Go
to you
ahead.
by my Instagram page. There's some things I got directly from the CDC website. I mean, CDC.gov. There's some things I pulled right from Congress.gov that were getting that was blowing up on Instagram. Do you realize I had to delete it because Instagram said that we're going to delete my page. They didn't give me no warning. They said I got a warning about my page being deleted. I have people to say, "Why haven't you posted something in a few days?" They actually shadow ban you on Instagram now, and I'm not the only one saying this. They're
Yeah.
actually shadow banning you. I don't even post a lot of memes like I used to because they got an algorithm on everything. It's not just remember Facebook is produced Instagram, and everybody know about censorship on well they use the censorship that's on Facebook for certain things. What's on Instagram too, and I have to delete a lot of my posts. Usually, some that had over thousands of views. I never was getting that from when I first got on Instagram, but stuff started taking off, and then people started saying you haven't posted, and I said I have posted it. It's just that they are shadow banning people just like they're on YouTube. That shadow banning is real. They
Yep.
actually have a way to manipulate who can see you based on your matter of fact. I can screenshot the message they sent me that they're going to limit who can see my content based on what I'm saying on
Yep.
Instagram. And we know what's happening on YouTube. Anybody who has a channel, shadow banning is very real. They actually are blocking
Super
you
real.
to where it does not show up. They're stealing your subscriber count. They're just removing. Man, they control all of this. They
Yeah,
built it so they control it.
unsubscribing people, like you said, man, pulling you out of the algorithm. And like I said, this is one of the biggest things too, man, because a lot of people in this space got hit hard when the whole COVID thing happened because they used
Yeah,
the
For
excuse
sure.
of using the letting the bots control it and letting it be automated to control the thing, bro. So yeah, man, you like you
yeah,
said, that's why we have to, bro. You gotta support each other in this space. We got to make sure that
exactly.
we let this fucking message also, get out, man, because like I said, you're not going to, especially from the black male perspective, bro, because again, man, we ain't got no friends outside this shit, bro. It's us. We all we got, like, for real. Of Air
Yeah,
C
No,
for the four ninety
yeah.
I
nine.
know exactly what you mean.
Oh,
I'm
real
sorry.
quick. Now I'm reading the super chat, and it's on you, brother. Of Air
Okay.
C for the 499. I couldn't stay in the military for life because of the vaccines, not cool. But all the multinational corporations will require it soon. Just watch. Yeah, man, it's gonna be that way. It's where you for you to be able to get into what's the names and shit like that. Or what I missed, Trader MBD. Wait, did I miss anything? Okay, yeah, I got you. Hold on. Go ahead, Blase Blah. It's on you, bro. Go ahead.
No, what everything you're saying is really correct. I mean, the reason why I don't even have a Facebook no more is because when the BLM stuff started happening, I started kind of speaking against it, and then I started having some of the people that I had called friends start flagging me, and they got my posts took down and everything, and then these people were talking about how glad they were that they'll get stuff that they didn't like taken down, but when everything goes bad, they're gonna be the same ones complaining, and I'm gonna be looking like, okay, like y'all not you didn't think like this can happen in the United States. I mean, I'm from a country that basically we speak bad against the president, we can get snatched up and killed, and I'm afraid if it keeps going on like that, that's what's going to happen in the United States. And I would hate to see death squads going around the United States kidnapping people and killing them, because that's exactly
Well,
what's going on in my country right now.
well. The good thing about the U.S., bro, is we're a long way from that. But
Um,
ideally, like you said, it is coming. That's how they want it. And again, that's why they want communism and everything to be that way. Because like Hulk said, and Jalen also said, man, this shit happens on the daily to where motherfuckers disappear, bro. That's why you got to be careful. If you say some shit that's really, really real, and you really get too far, you really start talking people about shit, and you get in the way of either a lot of money or a major movement and shift of the ideology and the function of the country, bro, you will disappear, nigga. Point blank, period, without a doubt. Okay, so that's why and we've seen it happen. Even this, like I said, man, if you get a certain level of influence and impact to this, and it goes against the fucking deal of the people that are really really running shit, oh, you're gonna get shut the fuck up one way or the other. All right, either you're gonna get the person that comes to you and gives you that phone call and gives you a nice little tap on the shoulder, be like, hey, all right, that's far enough, and you can shut the fuck up, and you know what I'm saying, you make the decision of what's gonna happen, or you never get a fucking phone call, you just get a bullet in the back of your head, and
Hey,
a house fire or some shit, and it's a mysterious death.
hey, Mr. Fantastic. It was a guy. He was on YouTube. He was called a Doctor of Common Sense, right? He said something about Obama, and then the Secret Service actually showed up to his house, and I think another agency showed up to his house, and then his channel was removed.
Mm.
Like this happens, folks. The NSA that nobody hears about, they're out there. They're moving around, and they are catching people. So, people can think what they want, but see, like I was saying in the chat, a good deception is one that's not very obvious. They're not, see, everybody's saying, well, if it's so obvious, they're not going to make it obvious. It's a deception, folks. They want you to
Yep.
believe that you have freedom while they strip all your freedoms away. They want you to believe that you have rights while they take your rights away because they want to create the perfect scenario from fear and that they can make you actually beg for your own oppression. And that's what people are doing. People are believing the narrative to an extent where they're begging for the government to do something. And that's exactly what the government is doing, is making new laws, new mandates, new qualifications. Pretty soon nobody's gonna want to get on the airplane because you're gonna have to either had the vaccine. It's gonna be so evasive. They're already spraying people down with God knows what. I mean, it's getting to the point right now where it's that market to beast system. You can believe what you want, but it's going to get to the point where you're not going to be able to do anything unless you meet whatever qualification the government says. And that's what the point of all of this is. That's why they want to cause as much chaos so they can reset everything so that everybody has to be filtered through the same uh, qualifications. And if either bow a knee to get privileges in society or you're locked out. That's what they want. They did that with the censorship. They doing that when they get rid of the coin short. I mean, getting rid of cash. And I've
Yep.
gone into places now. They say cash not accepted at the door.
Yep.
They stop you.
Tell
No
them,
cash. This
tell
is
them,
happening.
bro. Tell them,
This is
bro.
really
Yeah, man.
happening.
And that's
Bro,
why
I'm
I say, man, this whole push
Yeah,
and
they try to turn this to a cashless society.
because I know
yeah,
I've
man.
seen like this whole chain shortage. Like there's like this chain shortage, but I haven't seen a place yet that
Nah,
doesn't have cash yet.
I'm in DC, so a lot of
Oh,
things gonna happen to DC first. But
right.
let me tell you something. They're actually like in Silver Spring. People who know that they're actually it's a store called Sweet Greens. You go in, they say no cash, and they started that, and they stop you at the door, cash and credit only. But this whole thing about them slowly making everything about credit. You notice it doesn't really matter how much actual cash you have anymore. It's all about your credit because they'll make you spend up all your cash to get the same thing that somebody with good credit can get at a good rate.
Right.
And that's see that they're doing this social credit score they got in China is slowly like people said, like they're slowly migrating here, and pretty soon when they get rid of cash and they digitize all of this. And trust me, I've done uh the articles from government sources about the Bitcoin and how they're creating these viruses and everything that's affecting this, and they're trying to centralize and get that onto a centralized blockchain thing where the government regulates that too. So you're not going to be safe anyway. Pretty soon, this is going to go to a digital currency that's controlled 100% by whatever authoritative governing body is in charge of the world, because it's going to be a global currency, folks. That's why this is a global pandemic. It's all
Yep.
connected. The civil unrest, the so-called pandemic, all of this is connected. The perfect chaos to reset everything so that they can actually create the perfect ripe conditions. Say, do you want to eat? Do this. Do you want a
Yeah,
house? Do this. You want to travel? Do this.
bro,
Yep.
and that's why it's like a lot of brothers be like, oh, and like I said, I really call brothers the one that's actually in the truth. But a lot of brothers be like, I don't see it getting that bad, and I'm like, yo, it's already here. Like I don't know why people are not waking up. I mean, there's like I went out to get some food today, man. There was a popping restaurant like I used to go to like my entire life, bro, shut down permanently. And it's like yo, the effects, especially this winter, is gonna really kick in. But brothers talking about, oh, I don't see it getting that bad. It's like, dude, it already is that bad. I don't know, y'all may not, because you're inside, you don't really see it. But go outside and try to, just do certain things. Like this thing is not changing. It's only gonna get worse. I don't know why people think it's just gonna turn around.
Yeah, when tanks are in the street, it's too late. That's what people don't understand. The evidence they're looking for, when it does show that obvious, it'll be too late.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
why you have to wake up now.
I think it's just people thinking that it can only happen in other countries. You know, they don't feel like it can happen here. So, you know,
And that's
Right.
why I say,
I
like
think it's
we always talk about, okay, and white privilege and white man this and this white man's country, and I'm like, yo, listen, I don't agree. I'm not like one of these like coon guys, but I'm saying if you guys are saying white man is privileged, and then you all are marching in the street to get his privilege taken, you think they're just gonna turn around and give us blacks privilege? Like if his privilege is getting taken, what is that telling you about where America is going? Because no matter how you want to say you hate the white man, he is a representation of a quote unquote free country, or at least more free than all the other countries. So when you fight to get his rights taken away, they're not just going to turn and say, "Oh yeah, black man, it's your turn. Just go ahead and run it."
Yeah, exactly. Shout
yeah,
out to D-Ski for the
um,
5, man. Good show, fantastic. Appreciate you, D-Ski. Appreciate you, brother, always. It's on brother Bro Truth. What's up, Bro Truth? You got it.
hey, what's happening, fellas? What's going on? What's the topic of discussion?
Hey
What's up?
man,
What's up?
we're a little bit of everywhere, man. We on the whole aspect of government motherfucking takeover and the transition of everything over to the dystopian or one world government fucking society shit now.
Oh, y'all cooking. Ah, damn. Okay. Shit, you got the damn size and all.
Yeah, you get Hulk up here, man. And brother Jalen Riley, this is the first time coming up here or been a while, man. We had some really good conversation. But yeah, man,
Got
that
you,
whole
man.
aspect of it.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty much the shit is getting laid down before our eyes, man. It's really getting hard to hide anymore. And anybody that's not paying attention, they're not paying attention at their own peril. At this point, you just gotta let people drown, man. Like
Hey,
if
you
you're
said it,
not
bro.
getting your beans, bullets, and band-aids together, my nigga, you gonna be shit out of luck. SOL. And unfortunately, there's gonna be a large majority of the black population in America. They have this fantasy, man, this fantasy Wakanda in their head, as if America is just gonna miraculously get rid of all their races. And next thing you know, it's just gonna be a boom and spark in technology. We're gonna be using fucking vibranium to build spaceships and shit. Like for real, man. These people don't have any
oh my
grasp
God.
of history and how the progressions of civilizations are built and how they are destroyed.
Exactly.
And what gets me is, you have a different classes that are pushing towards this end. Got some reverb there. Hello?
It's on you. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, we got different, tiers, I suppose, of the people that are pushing us towards this one world government. And the worst of the worst are the ones that have been fully subverted to where you can actually show them everything. You can lay out the facts, you can have the proof, you can have the documents, you can have a logical, argument. And they refuse wholeheartedly to even look or hear you.
Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, bro, it is. And the thing is, bro, like those people are completely unreasonable. Completely unreasonable, insane. If you meet someone like that, cut your fucking losses. It don't matter who they is. Like if someone is like literally unable to process like facts, they can't actually say, okay, a man is a man and 2 + 2 = 4. If someone's arguing facts with you, they're lost. They're done. Like there's no point in even trying to engage with them. That's automatically going to be your enemy. Like facts, And the next tier up are the people that really believe it, but they just they haven't been exposed to other information, right? You know what I mean? People that have altruistic hearts and they believe all Black lives matter and equality, blah 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 blah. They really truly believe all this stuff. However, they just have not been exposed to the fucking turd on the other side of the coin. Everything looks shiny and everything, but as soon as you go pick it up, you realize it's dog shit on the back of the coin. Like you can't spin that. It's for real. So it's all appeal from an emotional standpoint, and this is where your soccer moms fall in, where they get all their news, from fucking The View and memes and shit. Low information voters. They mean well, but they just don't know enough. And then you have the people on top of them that are willingly propagandizing these lower two tiers. They think they're on the inside and they're going to be in power once everything crumbles. These people are the management class of this entire structure. They are the ones that are directly responsible for ensuring that those lower two tiers carry out these orders and ensure that they're well fed a diet of bullshit and propaganda, and bullshit covered in propaganda and propaganda covered in bullshit. What a nice helping of lies on the side. So long as they able to push that message out, and then people underneath at the two tiers are following orders, then their jobs is valued and their position is secured for the time being. That is. Now the people above them, these are the actual top of the tier. You know what I mean? These are the motherfuckers that will be running shit, running the show, and they're giving the people below them the reporters and everything, the influencers, the movie stars and all that. They're giving the marching orders. Say, hey, we need to go ahead and have these people believe that equality, is the business. Believe that tearing down the fucking country is the thing to do. Push that message out. Push that message out. We're going to make sure these people at the bottom is going to be propagandized. On the back end, though, they're basically going to kill everybody. once the system's over, they're like, okay, you guys are, thank you for playing. Hold these hot ones, fresh and hot. Straight up. And then everybody's gonna turn around and be like, oh, what about equality? What about justice? Yeah. So it's gonna be just us ruling, and everybody's gonna get a bullet. So that's equality. So you're good. It's just us ruling, and everybody's gonna die. So you guys are pretty much all gonna be equal in the grave or in the gulags, busting rocks for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that's the shit. That's the shit motherfuckers don't understand. They support it, man. Shout out to Bro True. Trey, what's up with you, brother? Trey, you there? Trey, the NBD.
Yo, what's going on, man? I'm here, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear, bro. Go ahead.
Man, I'm just chilling, man. Listening, peeping in on the whole game, man. Just peeping what's going on down in Louisville right now, man. You 100% correct, bro. Man, they tired of what's going on, man. Cats are real tired, And we got bitch niggas on YouTube right now over there on their stream talking mad shit about and movements and all, but it is what it is, man. I'm just peeping in.
Okay, man, no problem, bro. Listen, I'm appreciate you guys coming in, bro. But shit, we done ran this motherfucker a little bit longer than normal. This motherfucker,
Yeah,
man.
hey, man, the tire's wearing down, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, all we can tell you, brothers, again, man. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your life. You, by all means, have the right to do it yourself. But you have a lot of very intelligent, very insightful, very experienced knowledgeable brothers on several different parts of life, man. And I'm just telling you, man, you're gonna have to, it's hard. I know it's coming to the point, man, where it's gonna have to be a lot of people you leave behind, and you have to make some very, very hard line decisions in your life, man. I'm telling y'all, I know it sounds crazy.
Fantastic. Answer real quick.
Go ahead.
So I'm about to start a stream, an after stream. I'm gonna put the link in the private chat. So if folks want to consume the conversation, they can hop on. Hold up.
All right, man. Y'all, hammers keep trying to get these leech fucking what's the name? Like, by all means, hammer. Go ahead, brother. Man. This
Hey,
nigga.
bro. Yeah, man. Hey, a young brother's gotta try. You know what I'm saying, bro? Your brother's gotta try his shit. Yeah, man.
Come on, let me help him out, man. Let me go and help brother Hammer out, man. But yeah, man. Serious note, man. Again, as always, brothers, I greatly appreciate you guys with the wonderful conversation and the bill and everything, man. We all we got. I keep telling you, man. We all we got. And if you guys don't see it, man, by all means, like I said, the heterosexual black masculine male, okay? You're a rare breed. You're a dying breed. And like we said, I don't know if I'm the first to say it, but if so, cool. If not cool, I'm re-saying it, nigga. We are an endangered species. Heterosexual masculine black men are an endangered fucking species, bro. And nigga, everybody's poaching. You hear me? All right. They need you out the way. You're in the fucking way. All right. You have to have that understanding of yourself. And again, bro, that's why you have to develop that pride and make yourself fucking high value no matter what nobody got to say about the shit. All right. A dollar amount don't make you fucking high value. And like bro, truth to keep trying to tell you niggas, bro, folks telling you, bro, this money shit sooner or later ain't gonna mean shit. Money ain't gonna be literally worth fucking 2 pennies. All right. So you're gonna need more than that. You're gonna have to have your own motherfucking balls, nigga, survive out here. All right. Y'all need to be getting all your shit together, bro, and learning a lot of things and making yourself as versatile and a survivalist out this motherfucker. I know it sounds crazy, man. I know it sounds like some conspiracy theory shit and all this, whatever. But hey, by all means, man, you can just not listen to me, and we'll see where you at in a few years. How about that? All right, that's all I'm gonna say about that shit.
Fantastic. You mean when all this goes down, money won't make us high value?
Hey man, I guess if you motherfucking sew that shit up and use it for a suit. you sold them dollars together to motherfucking make you some clothes, nigga.
Hey man, having potable water and a campfire gonna make you high value.
Hey, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah, being able to motherfucking field dress that deer, nigga. Being able to know how to motherfucking catch them fish. That's gonna be as high value you motherfucking get out this bitch, bro. Dollars ain't gonna mean shit to you, especially if you refuse to fucking play the role and put that motherfucking mark in your hand on your forehead. All right.
So shoot, I already know how to raise goat and plant. So I'm already up ahead then, I guess.
Hey, exactly. Again, bro, like I said, you go be the guy that you gonna see how that money compared to your fucking survival skills, bro. And again, your ability to fucking literally fucking turn water into water, nigga. You ain't gotta worry about turning it into wine, but turn the water into some shit you can actually survive off of and drink, and so you and the people around you can make it out here. But hey, man, we just crazy tinfoil hat motherfuckers, man. Don't listen to us.
Hey man, straight up, man. I'm about to go kill me a squirrel right now. To hone my skills right quick, man.
A squirrel, man.
Hey man, you gotta start somewhere, man.
Hey, you definitely want to start with that squirrel before you start fucking with them coons, nigga. Maybe we talk about them coons, nigga. Do not fuck with nothing that stands up and fights you like a man, nigga. That coon is gonna tear your ass off, nigga. That coon's gonna fuck you up, nigga. You'll be
you're right. You're right. Them squirrels is a lot easier.
Yeah, man. I won't know. I'm gonna start with the squirrels, work my way up to raccoons. I ain't even fucking with no skunk.
Yeah, get them out of here. But hey, man, I greatly appreciate you guys for coming through, man. As always, brother, you guys make this shit definitely worth it, man. We gotta fucking you know how we get down. By all means, man, if you want to copy your shirt, BABGs, man. I'm gonna have to. I got some new stuff coming up, some slogans and shit. By all means, man. Just know how we get down, man. Appreciate you, brother, for coming through, man. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. I'm out.
Gladly appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Have a good one.